his ear thing when I was working today. I'm like, really, go somewhere else and do that.
Yeah, you could do this somewhere else. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday night quarantine stream. This is God Mode, and we are playing our 5th edition homebrew spelljammer campaign, Wyrd and Wyld. I'm Jaso the DM. What is joining me this fine Friday evening?
Hello, everybody. I am Bailey. I'll be playing Glacé Allure, the androgynous Eidolon College of Glamour Bard.
Hey everyone, it's Luke. I'm playing Aesop, Kinku Alchemist, forever on a quest to cure COVID-19.
What's up, everyone? My name is Kevin. I play Sun Kong, your apeling bianoid monk, following the way of the abundant spirit.
This isn't Animal Crossings. What the hell? Oh, hi. I'm Slim, her husband, and I play Renkaz, a lizard folk fighter, the martial archetype of the gunslinger.
Kyle playing Kibo. Right, just woke up.
Hi everybody, I'm Nick. I play Envidi, the half-elf celestial warlock, Pact of the Tome Focus, and I have the most phenomenal familiar of all time, a pseudo-dragon named Wyrd.
Thank you, everybody, for joining me this Friday evening. Probably a nice thing to jump into a world of illusion, despite the party getting ready to go to hell. Probably a nice escape from the real hell of reality. A big thanks, as always, to 8-Bit Ribbit for our character art, and maybe some more music from Avery Alexander. We'll post his link to his stuff from YouTube in the description afterwards. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and everybody who eventually follows us. I really appreciate that. When you do, you get channel points, Twitch channel points. You can just see all the details down in the bottom left of the chat. There's all kinds of rewards. And it's not just like we just turned it on and left the stupid base things in there where you can like modify an emote. We have our custom ones that are cool. You can buy inspiration for the party, weird bits for them that serves as a meta currency, as well as they can exchange it for gold. You can do avatar stuff that you see at the bottom of the screen. So all kinds of fun things that you can do with that. Check that out.
You can buy a boon for Brian like he got again this week just now.
Continually buy a boon. Get a crystal dragon, all kinds of stuff. So check that out. We, this past 2 weeks, had a giveaway for a hardcover version of the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. That is a book that's over 300 pages and is probably one of the better supplements. I mean, like, I'm ranking it close to the top after having a peruse through in terms of supplements for 5e stuff. So we ran that, had a whole bunch of people enter. Thank you so much, everybody who entered. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys stick around. We'll probably drop from our 240 follower count back down to 200. But I appreciate anybody who sticks around and wants to maybe check us out, or just likes to have another person in their Twitter feed that posts TTRPG content. So I really appreciate that. Our winner, which I mentioned before on Twitter was going to be announced during the podcast, is Orion Cast. He's at Kylo A. Nazaro. I appreciate you joining, retweeting, liking, following. I will be messaging you after the stream so that I can get some deets and we can send you over that hardcover. So I appreciate it. You are the winner. Congrats. And I'll be contacting you soon. Hey, follow us on Twitter. You can see all the details below on our Twitch page, and follow us here on Twitch too. You get loyalty points immediately when you do that. You can use buy fun stuff. Rinkaz, you still have an injury in your left leg. It stings. Don't forget that. Also, did we just have a boon just immediately bought for him just now? Is that what happened?
It's called favoritism.
Yeah, that's...
This is some interesting bullshit, but I mean, it is part of the game, so give me a D35 roll, Rinkaz.
D33?
D35. And if you don't mind, well, no, I can see the chat. Give that sucker a roll.
9! I grow a third leg.
Too late.
You
No,
have
that's
been
me.
granted the Boon of Luck. You can add a D10 roll to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw you make. Once you use this boon, you can't use it again until you finish a short rest. And just don't forget, its ability expires at the end of this session. So a little extra luck on top of, I believe, your normal luck. From
That'll
paying
make up.
the Roll20 gods.
Oh, I thought you meant the feet of luck. That's all run out.
That too. That's all my house dressing. I just wanted to bring up the fact that Rinkaz still has his leg injury. It stings. Any athletics checks or uses of the leg will require an ability check at disadvantage. Which, hey, you may be able to use that boon to come in handy with. Why don't we give out some inspiration? Because it looks like all of you guys blew it last session.
We utilized it correctly.
You did, yes. I don't mean that in a negative way. I like when you guys make use of it in a session for sure.
Use it or
go ahead and grab
lose
that
it.
stuff. Exactly. So grab your cards. If you feel like another person would be more benefited from your card, now's the time to trade it or hold on to it forever till you use it.
Oh, this is the extra dash one. Yeah, this is one of my
Oh,
favorites.
I got the dash action one too.
Got the same one as last week. The 2d6 healing and 2d6 damage. I'm gonna keep that.
Is everybody happy with their cards?
Yes.
All right. Why don't we roll to see who wants to give the recap from last week?
I believe Edie is safe.
No. Kyle
Oh, no?
safe.
Kyle is safe.
Hiya.
Get that one
It's
out
been
of
a
the way.
while, I think, since Glace has given the recap. You've been pretty lucky. Can't hear you if you're saying anything.
Dang, I was on mute. I said I felt that one in my bones. I knew I was going to get a one. Okay.
Claw Sailor, what happened last time on Weird and Wild?
Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, okay, yes. We finished off the room of the ambush demons and monsters that we were in. We got some kind of item from the weird snake woman. It wasn't important. Now that I'm reading my notes, let's see. Harlot's coin. I have no idea what these notes are.
I'm sure
We
it's not
basically
important.
finished the fight. Went through
You did
the
do that.
vault, and we found the Devil's Due.
Got attacked by gold statues too.
Yeah, there was lots
We
of
finished that
security.
battle.
We learned that in the 47th layer of the abyss called Dark Flame. Oh man, these notes. I'm usually better at this, everyone. You know what? Screw the notes. I remember we defeated the room, we went around in the vault, we found the Devil's Due, we searched around for other things. We tried to
Found a lot
quietly...
of gold.
Yeah, we did. We also
Awesome.
tried to quietly exit the building. There's a demon in the main room. And we went to the side. We saw that there were the 2 guards outside and that hellhound. We popped the bottle of Devil's Due for some juicy hints on how to get out because our ship is no longer there, or the ship that we hijacked is no longer there. And Flavio was pleasantly surprised, I'd say, by all of our smiling faces. And that's pretty much what I remember. I'm sorry if I missed anything. It's been a long week, everybody.
Those are high notes.
No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That there was a second part of combat because we did stop mid combat from the previous session. So you guys made out with the item that you were looking for, the bottle of Devil's Due, that as of last session at the end of it, with Glace popping the cork in a flurry of colors and sounds, all loud and fabulous and cajoling as appearing from a mist within the beverage formed out of mist smoke Flavio, the incubus, who appeared ready to charm the unsuspecting prey, assuming he would be at some probably rich dinner party, and instead finding all of you standing in the back alley of the bank with the sound of a very nasty hellhound racing around the corner from having realized the goings-on happening back here. Glossa, you find a weird bit in your pockets.
I'll slip that into Aesop's pocket.
Thank you.
Aesop, you had your arms wrapped around
Oh yeah,
Flavio?
I drank my strength serum and I was putting him in a headlock. Like sorry,
so
nothing personal.
he is technically grappled by you. And at the end of it, upon hearing the fact that it sounds like you guys are still on the premises of the bank, Flavio said shit as he heard the sound of a hellhound racing around the corner, and I will need you all please to roll me initiative.
Wow, Jira. What a
Since
handsome baby.
since we were next to him, may I have just an action to look at him and put up a finger and go shh, like don't make a noise.
You are more than welcome to do so. Just keep in mind that as he appeared from the bottle, loud music and flashing lights had appeared.
It's okay.
I mean, shh, with my gun to his face.
Oh god.
That's
That
great.
is a different kind of shush. For Chemo and in VD, you guys notice forming from this bottle is he looks to be human or perhaps half-elf, his ears covered in a silverish, scraggly hair, a tipped hat on his head. He is adorned in flamboyant dress, not too dissimilar from Glosse, certainly appealing to the eye and attention drawing, and seems to be some type of contact that the rest of the party, Aesop, this would of course be new to you as well.
Yeah.
Seems to have some history with the party and probably has some infernal blood running through him. He may not be as he appears to be in this form. So, is everybody punched in their stuff?
I believe so.
Yes.
All right.
Chemo crit initiative, so I believe he's gonna go before Jira.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And before Kong.
Chemo crits. We'll put him at 9999. What's that, Kyle?
What?
No, I was just thinking if Sun Kong rolled the same as me, but no, we.
But you could,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Chemo, you see at the southern end of the gates to this back area, gates being open, mind you, a ravenous-looking hellhound, mouth extended in a growl, a lighted reddish-orange glowing from within his mouth as he begins to bound around the corner and looks to be headed straight your way. What do you do?
Can I just like make a perception check to see if he's pulling anything else with him? Like
Sure.
if there's anything else following him?
Sure.
Perception, yeah. 13.
With a 13, you do hear what sounds like the shuffling of step and perhaps low guttural sounds coming from nearby, perhaps up ahead.
Right. They were demons or something that were guarding. I'm asking because I'm going to try and cast protection from good and evil on myself. Wait, you don't have to specify which.
I would say whatever you guys remember with your knowledge checks would.
I mean,
It was
there were
hellhounds and the.
definitely some demons and shit.
Alright. So yeah, Kiva's gonna do some hand signs and like red flames appear above him. And coat him in a mystical, magical protection of good and evil.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, so protection of good and evil, and I guess I'll just hang out here.
Okay. You do the thing. Protection from good and evil gives you what type of bonus?
For all creatures of the type that I decide. So that's fiends, right? Devils.
Yeah. Yes.
Have disadvantage against attack rolls against me. I can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. And that's all that's relevant.
Okay, very good. You, with a flick of your hand, cast a protective aura over yourself. Anything else, Chemo?
That's good for now.
Okay. Jira got a pretty high roll. Was that above Sun Kong's?
Natural 20 came out to 22.
Okay.
I had a 24.
Unnatural?
Yeah, no, it was 19 plus 5.
Okay. Jira is up next soon.
Going to jump on my shoulder and hold a touch action.
All right. Sun Kong, you hear shuffling sounds and growling coming from around the corner. What do you do?
Can you take us to the abyss? We need to go now. Otherwise, we're all in trouble.
Flavio looks to you and says, "Yes, you are in trouble," and smiles.
And you're here with us.
That's right, but I'm on the other side.
What did we do?
I look at Aesop. What does that mean?
But why are you looking at me? I don't know. Hi,
You're
I'm
the
Ace.
SWAT one.
Nice to be. I'm not a demonologist.
Listen, we're gonna
Indeed,
have to
you know
take
about
care of the
demons.
dog.
It means,
don't you?
monkey, wait till they round the corner and find out what you've done to me.
Done to you? We freed you.
Yes, you have. A little early, though. And not in the right location.
We might have to turn him into a cute little dust bunny.
We'll put you back if you don't cooperate.
I would appreciate that. And then if you don't mind putting me back in the vault.
Insight check?
Sure.
Well, I don't know.
I'd like to
That's-
aid
that's-
him.
That's an 8. You should roll your own.
Okay,
I'll roll
then
my
I'll
own
roll
here.
my own. 25.
16.
For most of you, you get the sense that he's not being untruthful. Rinkaz, you get the sense that yes, this is not his intended destination. He wouldn't mind going back in the bottle and being properly delivered.
Where do you want to be delivered, and when?
Oh, you all. Let's just say that I don't mind being delivered, but not by you all, he says, his eyes lingering on Glacé. We have bad history.
Oh, you're mad. Honey,
I'm not mad.
you're mad.
His eyes dart away from you. Sun
Okay.
Kong?
Monkey, you're gonna have to take care of that dog.
All right, I guess, and I will. I forgot we were in combat.
Yes. There
I
is a
will move over
demon
here.
dog running towards you from around the corner.
20.
Kiba would say it sounds like there's more coming behind.
35,
Yes, a whole bunch of
40. Oh god.
armies worth.
What do you see with those monkey eyes?
You know what? I'm gonna actually wait back here near
Yeah,
Kima.
just don't overextend is what I'm asking.
I'm gonna hold an action. If something comes within my range, I'm going to attack it.
Fair enough. You hold your action for anything that runs within range so you can give it a solid smack to the face. Aesop, you are up.
Hi, Flavio. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Aesop Kinku Alchemist, and I tighten my full Nelson on him.
Hello.
Am I to understand you'd like to go back in this bottle?
Yes, that would be great.
Take us to our destination, or I will break this bottle immediately.
Oh, nice.
I have an obsidian mortar and pestle that can break any item into powder in a matter of seconds, and I will not hesitate to break your little home unless you do what we want, when we want, how we want it.
Let's have this conversation once all of the creatures here absolutely obliterate you.
Oh, you haven't seen us work, have you?
Oh, he has.
Oh, he has then. Then you know what we're capable of.
Yes, I've seen you sing and perform.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you have. That was just singing and performing.
With my free cane hand, can I press the cane onto the bottle and see if that makes him nervous at all?
He scrunches and says, "No, please, not my bottle."
Do you have to roll another
I want to insight check that.
Okay, no. Aesop would just break it just immediately. I don't care if he's Aesop wouldn't care if he's bluffing at that point. He'd just fucking break the bottle.
Oh well.
Fair.
Get out!
Now
Hell
you
yeah.
are specifically fucked.
Oh, we've passed fucked a long time ago. We're going to Boneville, buddy, and we're taking you with us unless you help us.
That definitely had a fire anime background.
What has happened to all of you? He says.
Well, you haven't met me. This is pretty par for the course, but
A strange way to meet people. You usually shake hands.
well, we had to take certain precautions. We're already up shit creek, and you're gonna be our paddle, friend, one way or the other. We can do this now, or we could do this 30 seconds from now. It's up to you. And I just did the bottle break when I slammed it with my.
It shatters to pieces. A slight puff of wispy purplish mist pours out from the contents and dissipates.
All right then. I guess that's all Aesop could do, because that's an action to break the bottle. I'm maintaining the grapple on him.
Okay.
I think that's it for Aesop.
Fair enough. Ringkaz, you're up.
Well, I look at Flavio and raise my gun straight to his head while it's in a grapple with Aesop. Insight check on him.
Oh, no.
Insight check for...
His emotion, does he seem threatened?
Make an intimidation check.
I'm terrible at those.
How are you terrible at intimidation?
Ow!
You're a big beefy lizard boy.
I have
You got
nothing in
this.
charisma. And I, to be fair, I should have taken the gunslinger trait for rolling advantage
Do
with
it.
it.
Do it at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Really?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fuck on that disadvantage.
18.
Ringkaz's check cleared for roll 20.
Yeah.
Right?
Yo,
Thank you,
yeah.
Stimulus.
He glints a little bit, leering his eyes down the barrel of a large rifle-like weapon, peering up at you, and says, "It is a bit frightening, but you all tipped your hands already. You need me."
We can get in with or without you. This just makes it easier. And I say, Aesop, hold them. I'm gonna keep an eye on these guys.
Was planning on continuing to hold him, yes.
I'm going to move to this position so I can keep an eye on Flavio, but also be in line of sight. And if I can hold an action, I'm gonna shoot the first dog I see that comes, within 30 feet of me.
Okay. You do that, readying your weapon and preparing to fire when you see any hellish canine getting within 30 feet of you.
It is my revolver, or my energy pistol with the gem in it. So it's the magical base weapon, my D10 pistol.
Gotcha, okay. You ready that. Meanwhile, off in the distance, you hear some shuffling going on. Hang on just a second. You hear shuffling in the distance as you still see the dog bounding around the corner. You hear barking as you, Chemo, Sun Kong, those of you up front, can see the dog closest to you guys kind of barreling down on your location. However, peering from around the corner, hang on just a second, is a second hellhound. It pushes past the iron gates, just doing like a just full run race towards you all. As it does this, Sun Kong, Chemo, please make me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, Sun Kong.
Dirty 20.
Stops copies me.
Please copy each other and get good rolls.
There is a empty cart that sits in front of you, although its top is made of a couple, like an iron rib cage that you can see through, so your visibility is not restricted up ahead. You can also see through the ribs that there is a window here, although you now peer only darkness within. However, for just a second, you think you see something shifting within the darkness. And as that happens, a whirling, shifting, round mass of pure darkness appears over top of you.
Oh shit.
Of course.
What are
This is
these,
fine.
drow?
Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Chemo and Sun Kong. Within, it is very difficult to see unless you have some type of special sight.
I open my third eye tattoo, and that gives me dark vision.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is dark vision enough, or does it have to be magical?
Hang on just a second.
Can I use a reaction to detect the spell then?
Sure. Well, I'll say no in this instance. Only. Well, actually, go ahead. You're seeing the effects of the spell at least. So.
I'm assuming that I personally know this spell, so I'm making that roll, which is shit.
That makes sense.
6.
With a 6, it's difficult to tell. It would have probably helped if you could have seen the target who was casting it. Yeah, but it's difficult to tell. Just seeing the effects of it, especially as it swirls around you and your sight is mitigated from all of this.
Yeah.
But does the dark vision, can I see or no?
I'm just checking something real quick. Hang on.
If it's the spell darkness, no.
With your dark vision, both of you, you still cannot see through this darkness.
It's magical darkness.
Rinkaz and Vidi, as you peer ahead, a large semicircle, a globe of darkness emits into existence in front of you, consuming Kimo and Sun Kong in front of it. You cannot see past it.
If I may just say one thing, fall back.
Which way is that?
Can I take a free action?
To do what?
Transform.
Wait till your turn to do that.
Okay.
So that happens. Hang on just a second.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Flavio turns to you, Aesop, and says, "This is really tight, you know.
I know. I'm well aware.
I would appreciate if you would give me a little bit of room."
No, I can't do that until you fucking listen to me.
Fair enough, he says, and his form shifts now, becoming slightly translucent, practically invisible as your arms shift through his form as if he has gone ethereal.
Well, he ain't got no bottle to go back to, so.
Shit.
This is such a fail. We did real bad, guys.
Everything's going great. Look, we're like over 10,000 gold up from where we started, so I see this as a win.
Glossa, you're up.
Are we? It's all blood,
Can I do a perception check to find out where he went, where he is?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, Glosse. 8.
You almost out of the corners of your eyes see like a shifting form as if he's not completely invisible.
Mm-hmm.
But with an 8, it's practically impossible to detect where he may have gone.
Okay. Okay. Flavio, if you can hear me, if you're still here, we got you because you're very important in helping a friend, a mutual friend. And I understand that you know your way around hell. And well, you have a favor to take care of, or you have a favor to...
Oh, that's true.
With this mutual friend, and that's why we're here.
You hear somewhere up above. For who?
A very handsome musician. Let's see, he's got sharp teeth, long flowing silver hair. Oh, he's afraid of daylight. Well, he's not afraid, it burns him.
Ah, all the more reason to get rid of you all then.
Alright. I don't have any spells left. Well, I have a couple left, but he's a demon, devil, whatever. And then I cannot see him, so...
He seems to have some tricks up his sleeve.
I
Incubus.
will just... I'll cast Fairy Fire in the direction that I think he's in.
Oh.
The voice sounded like it was coming from somewhere up above. As you peer up, you do see the roof of the building, say 20 or so feet above you.
Okay. I do that in that direction, so it only hits him. He's got to make a dexterity 17 save.
Alright, let's see here. Dex save.
17.
Fails with a 16.
Great!
Oh, nice.
So he is going to be outlined in a violet light, and for the duration, objects and affect creatures shed a dim light of 10-foot radius, and any attack rolls against him have advantage,
Good shit.
and it cannot benefit from being invisible.
Oh, baby.
Nice. Does it pierce magical darkness? Can I see it per se?
Oh.
Fairy fire.
It sheds light, so darkness would block that.
If you're in magical darkness, I would imagine you can't see anything.
Yeah, this is like one of the stupidest.
But you hear me. You hear me cast it.
Magical darkness sucks big time. It's really hard to.
Normally, with the thing that he's done, Fairy Fire wouldn't affect him. But also, he wouldn't really technically be able to speak with you, so I've already broken that rule. So you watch as the outline form of some type of humanoid creature now donning what looks like from the sparkle of your Fairy Fire glittering around his form glase seems to be two outstretched wings as he seems to be perched sitting on top of the roof with his legs hanging over. He just peers down at you all, at least from what you can tell. About 20 feet up, about like down to the left of you.
Is there any way to climb? Like, or is it just a building straight up?
It is a building straight up, however, there are certain components that do adorn the walls, such as this street lamp near you. It'd be a little difficult just to try and scale it without any special skills, but it's not impossible.
Aesop can fly. You can just go for him next round.
Okay. I'll let Aesop know to go for him next round.
Oh, you don't have to tell me.
I am done.
Good shit, though.
Thanks.
That may be the one thing that saves us out of this entire mess.
Okay. Let's see. Hang on just a second here. Some things are happening that you guys cannot see.
I don't think that's correct.
Is it like a 15-foot tall demon we cannot see thing
That's
happening?
not how these things work, Jason. I think you're cheating. Just saying. I think we need to take a timeout, check the rulebook.
Yeah, the last paragraph, it says players always win.
Oh yeah, I mean those are the rules, Jason. You gotta.
Those are the rules.
Gotta abide.
The 15-foot tall demon starts choking him, and he likes it. That's the subtext.
Same.
It's the part in
I mean, duh.
Monty Python. So really, do you have jokes?
Okie dokie. Some shit is moving. And Vita, you're up.
Awesome. What are we doing? We take a step back up against the wall of the alley.
Currently, I'm trying to torture this thing into helping us.
Torture?
Well, look, it's a demon. It doesn't fucking matter. Don't
That
get all
was-
high and mighty on me, Sparkle Boy.
No. Well,
Sparkle boy.
Aesop is very frustrated with this.
he is no longer in our grasp. So, Golden Boy, if you could do something about that.
So,
He's up there.
while looking at Aesop, I'm gonna raise one hand and cast Sacred Flame. Please make a DC 17 Dex saving throw, Flavio.
You see the barest outline of the fairy fire covering Flavio's form. As you cast a sacred flame, a crackle of light lights up in that space. You can see a couple of the tiles in the roofing catch fire and are burnt from your radiant light, but the form still simply sits there.
Oh, he thinks he's cute. We'll get you, Flavio.
Okay. So, I'll just continue looking at Aesop next turn.
Good attempt.
Yeah, table-wise, I'm out of gas. Like, I don't have any spell slots
ye-
left.
Oh yeah, because you're a warlock. Shit.
No, what? Yeah, it's bad.
I used 3 spells and my staff in the last encounter, so...
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's going great.
Back to chemo.
Hang on. Back to chemo. You can't see anything, chemo.
I guess he'll just like try and walk in a random direction. He knows he's got the cart in front of him, so from directly left to
You
left
can like
and up and right.
stretch your arms out and like make your way around the cart. You know, you have a relative idea where that is. It's not like you'll trip or anything, but it is difficult to see in the darkness.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like he doesn't know where the epicenter of it is. So I'm gonna roll a d5 and starting with 1 on the left and rotating. either
Oh,
direction,
okay.
I guess.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's rolling. Boom. So he walks into this. And he will use his movement speed to climb straight up using his athletics. It doesn't cost him any extra movement.
Nice.
Okay,
So
okay.
I will climb to the roof line. How far is that?
It is 20 feet up.
20 feet. So 25 of my 45 movement speed. When I get up there, what do I see?
You're able to scale things with relative ease.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a climb speed.
It is equal to my walking speed because I have the athletic feat.
Okay,
Like
okay.
me.
You bound up in a lithe fashion up to the top, doing a quick flip and landing up 20 feet on the roof. You see the barest outline from the fairy fire swirling around in, I'm assuming, like a pinkish pattern glacé
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
that makes the barest, faintest outline of what looks to be some type of incubus sitting on the corner over here.
Okay. So I will move in and try and grab him, I guess.
Alright, you move up to him.
Knock his bitch ass down.
Looking for a grab. Rules here.
Here's a rules lawyer question.
Oh yes, let me acquire my player's handbook.
Transitive planes?
Transitive planes.
Are you being in the ethereal plane? Are you able to hit a creature that is there?
I don't
there's-
do ethereal plane stuff very much. I'm not
there's
100% sure.
There's nothing specifically saying that the target could be hit.
Well, isn't that kind of like Blink? Like with the spell Blink, you
Yeah.
go into a different plane and you can't be hit. So if you're in a different plane, you can't be hit. Unless you have something special that also goes into another plane.
That's correct.
That would-
Yeah, if you can travel
That would
in
make
there.
sense.
Yes. Chemo, you're able to cover the roof space and catch up to the figure of this faintest outline of an incubus with his legs over the side. You guys are technically a space down, but we'll just say to show your tokens that you're a space down from where Glosse is. What do you do as you catch up to this apparition?
Yeah, I was reading the grapple rules while you were deciding. Is he corporeal? I can grab him?
No.
It is
No.
almost as if the fairy fire itself is having a difficult time outlining his form. It sometimes falls through the already shaped form that it is gathering on.
Unless you can go ethereal.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we can do about ethereal stuff, honestly.
No. Okay. I guess Chemo will try and grab the space but fail, and then just kind of like do an anime whoop, shrug, and then just jump down here and hold an action if anything comes close. To attack it.
Your arms pass through the shape as a bit of fairy fire collects on your bulging biceps, and you pull back, realizing you haven't grabbed anything. It seems as though the faint form of this figure turns to meet your gaze, but other than that, you see that it had no effect, and you kind of quickly do a backflip and slide back down.
Alright. So I'll just hold an attack action for anything that comes in range.
Okay. Jira, you're up.
Jira's gonna float over to that space. I'm just moving so I can grab it.
Sure.
And he's gonna hover eye to eye with Flavio.
Okay.
Just
Gloss-
kind of
Glossies,
stay there.
You guys see the fairy fire covering what looks to be a translucent, barely visible tail that ends in a barb, kind of like shift out and almost go to like tickle or prod at the creature in front of him.
Jira.
Anything else from Jira?
Nothing else.
Sun Kong, you can't see shit. You do feel a metal grating to your side. Other than that, you remember the general proximity of the path ahead and where the cart is, so it's not like you'll stumble, but you can't see anything. You're not even sure where Chemo went.
I'm just gonna scoop. I feel relatively comfortable in this alleyway, so I'm just gonna step backwards out of the darkness.
As you step back, you do realize that it does seem to end before the dead end or corner behind you that ends in some crates.
Are we just... What are we doing now, guys?
Well, we're probably gonna have to fight everything that comes at us, so prepare to attack.
Oh, okay.
I believe in you.
I'm back over here and hold an attack action.
Okay. You ready an attack action for anything that gets in the way. Aesop.
Aesop flies up and sits on the ledge next to Flavio. Hey, champ. Felt like we got off on the wrong heads.
You can almost see his ethereal head nodding.
Oh no!
Listen, you didn't even listen to where we wanted you to take us before you blinked out of existence.
He almost cocks his head. You can tell from the sparkles of the fairy fire, giving the faintest outline of his form. He almost cocks his head as if curious.
What do you think about the Vault of Desire? That sounds like a place you'd like to go, right? Is that a homecoming for you? You can nod once for yes, twice for no.
You almost see from the shaking of fairy fire as it looks as if he extends a hand and does that like wavering thing, giving you a vague answer.
Like maybe he would want to like a asi.
Like one of those, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I see.
Well, I admit, we are bent over a barrel here. Metaphorically and probably literally, if things go south.
You can see him nodding.
Yeah. Sorry about the bottle, by the way. I was very frustrated.
He can be the one over the barrel for you, promise.
Sweet turn! Oh my god.
Listen, there's got to be something in this for you. We wouldn't ask you to do this without proper compensation. Listen, this is the first we've met. They said all sorts of nasty things about you, so you'll have to excuse my extra precautions. This is the first time I've met. I can see you're a reasonable fiend.
You are at least able to tell from the fairy fire outline that he is tapping a finger against his chin as if contemplating what you said at least.
At any rate, think about it, and let us know what your answer is. I'll try to hold back the wild dogs, as it were. In the meantime, I might have to drop a few bombs on the encroaching demonic forces. And
he continues considering.
Aesop is gonna turn around and ready a holy bomb for anything that comes within his throw range, which is 30 feet.
Okay. You do that. Sitting up on the ledge here, you're actually like on the corner here, so you actually have a decent vantage point.
My hope is like anything that like walks into the fire or the fog, I can throw the holy bomb into.
Let me see here. Let me check.
Like I presume I could see stuff coming from like the gate.
Yeah, let me actually check real quick how large this is. It's 15 feet radius, so 15 feet up.
Yeah, you got it right.
So you can... I will say if it's past the gate that you see down there, you will be able to see it. So in that case, what you see... How do I show tokens again, Kyle?
Shift Z.
Okay.
I have to.
You see this?
I got a Hail Mary at it because my throw range is only 30 feet. So I'm gonna from downtown.
Kobe.
Oh.
16 to hit.
With a 16...
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, that was with disadvantage. D20 plus. Actually, I think it's 17 to hit. Oh yeah, so it's 17 to hit.
17 is gonna hit.
It takes 35 radiant damage because I am 99% sure that's a fiend. And there's also a blast radius within 5 feet, but it doesn't look like there's anything adjacent to him.
If there was, what would you have to do?
They have to make a dex save. I think it's dex save. Let me double check. All the bombs are different.
Con save. It's on your background.
Oh, thank you. Con save.
What was the DC?
17 on the con save for everything in 5 feet of the demon.
And if they pass, I'm assuming half damage. If fail,
if they succeed, no damage. If they fail, they take half of the 35. Okay. So they take 17 radiant.
17. Damage. Okay. Just a smidge. Hey, it's actually the same thing. All right. A blast. What is this? Just like a...
It's the Envidi hair, the blessed Envidi hair that I turned into holy water.
You see at the far end, you can now make out which looks like a large, infernal-looking creature that stands some 8-9 feet tall. Bestial features, 2 extended arms that end in crab-like pincers, as well as, underneath that, a separate set of 2 bulky, gripped fists. It is a reddish-white coloration, blood-red eyes. As your radiant bomb is expelled onto it, it rears back and looks at you.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound friendly.
Yeah, there's one of those biggins out there, the ones we saw inside.
Oh, good.
I think he's mad at me because I threw holy water at him.
Maybe we should go back inside.
It's so nice out today, and I can fly. So, that Aesop's done
Good
with his
for
turn
you.
after that.
Rinkaz, you're up.
You said, I look over to Flavio, you hadn't seen us fight. And I'm pretty sure that we got to see an awesome display on that field for that concert. That's probably one of the coolest fights I've been a part of. I'm a bodyguard, partially by trade. Going to the Vault of Desire, I'm sure you'd like to have a little backup, and we have a mission to take care of. Let us be your escort to there, and you our transportation. If there was diplomacy, I'd try to roll it.
Make a... Yeah, give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
$14.
You can barely tell in the fairy fire. He extends his chin and curls a finger across it, like he is exaggeratingly acting out, pondering what you are asking of him.
Can I take an insight check to see if he is legitimately considering it, or if he's just being an ass?
You can, but it's a disadvantage because it's very difficult to make out his form.
Because he's a ghost man.
He's
Yes.
invisible.
20.
Unnatural?
Dirty 20.
Oh my fucking god.
It looks as though he is considering it, but to what end you have no idea.
If he didn't give me an answer, I was going to charm him with this frickin' gem in my gun. Aesop.
Hmm?
He's an incubus. I don't know. I mean, good luck, but
Should I use the gem?
Well, I don't think you can. He's in another plane of existence right now. We can only see him. We're just seeing an after image right now, technically. You can't charm an after image.
Yeah. If you're saying what's on the other side, we're about to be in after him.
No. Okay. Oh, we are in trouble.
I am going to take just 2 or 3 straight blind shots directly for.
All right, give me a D4.
I do definitely tell them exactly where the giant big boogan is.
Okay.
That's a 4.
And give me a attack roll at disadvantage.
All right, first attack. 18.
Well.
Okay, that is going to hit something. Aesop, you can see from your vantage point that it does hit the large infernal creature in the back.
For 7 points. Magical.
All right.
Same thing again. Roll d4.
Yep.
This 1.
Okay.
It shoots chemo. I'm so sorry.
dang.
Or 20, pardon me. Dirty 20.
That is probably going to hit something. Go ahead and give me a roll for your damage.
7 points again.
Okay, fair enough.
And the last attack is a 3.
And the attack roll. Give me a damage roll.
17 hit.
Yes.
Same thing. 7 again.
What a champion.
777.
You fire blindly, hearing the softest sound of what sounds like infernal grunts, probably hitting some target, although you have no idea what and how many. What else you got, buddy?
I mean, I'm already pretty crispy from this fight anyways, but I'm going to step in right there and hope if this thing comes charging through that it doesn't have reach, just to try and protect every... And that's it. Oh, I looked at Flavio and say, see, I can even hit in the dark. I'm a good escort. Make it this... It'll work.
Appearing from the darkness, Sun Kong looks to be a hunched over gold eye that lurches towards you.
Attack! Do I just I get my attack? My normal
Yeah.
attack? Cool.
You've got your thing held, so you can swing away.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, buddy. Here, I got a little bad boy card that I'm gonna collect for that. That is gonna miss, unfortunately. You're caught a little off guard by this thing popping up out of nowhere.
try again. Oh, did I roll that right? Yeah. So 23 to hit.
Normally, yes, but with your card,
Son of a bitch.
no. It says miss an attack roll.
Okay, and then I will use my bonus unarmed, what is that? Martial arts, my bonus unarmed attack. That whole thing.
Well, can you do
Oh.
that on your turn? If it's not your turn, I should say. Do
No.
a bonus action.
Okay.
Just base attack. Okay, yeah. So two
Then
swings.
I'm done then.
But the strange, like, shifting hunch nature of this gold eye that you don't typically see in the others kind of throws you off and you miss. It shuffles up to you but doesn't attack. And hang on just a second here. Sorry, I gotta keep looking at some stuff. Appearing from the darkness is a hellish-looking hound, adjacent to both you, Chemo, and Sun Kong. Were you readying a strike, Chemo?
Punch. With dagger, so stab, not a punch at all.
Gotcha.
Punch, but sharp.
That's gonna hit. That stuff.
Does 8 damage. Most of it coming from the fucking bones.
You, kind of jumping back, quickly stab at the hellish hound appearing from the darkness. Alright. It has run up to you, Chemo, and is going to...
It's got disadvantage on attack if it's a fiend.
Oh yeah.
I'm protected from good and evil.
Let's see here real quick. I think I have some effects here for this.
Ignores protection from good and evil.
Especially loves resurrection.
Favorite enemy chemos.
You watch as it inhales. Its gut beginning to become brightly lit.
Oh.
It then
Alright.
exhales a blast of its fire breath. Hitting... I need... Nvidi, Rinkaz, Aesop, you're up. Jira,
That looked painful.
I need you guys to please make dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
Is this a magical effect?
No.
21. Is disadvantage for my leg?
My leg!
Yes, because you're trying to dodge out of the fire, yes.
Chocolate!
VD's gonna get a 23 with a crit 20 on the dex save. And Jira's gonna roll a 9.
Okay. And Vidi, you take 8 points of fire damage. I believe you resist that.
Yeah, with or without resist.
That is without resist.
4.
Nice.
Rinkaz, you take 18 points of fire damage.
Question.
Yep.
Am I allowed to use my bless to roll up on that?
Yes.
Is a D10, correct?
D10. And you can't use it again until after a short rest.
Ooh.
Oh, 19 total
You-
then.
You would take half of that damage then.
Alright, 9 then. Thank you.
Yep. What Jira rolled low? What was yours roll?
9.
9.
Poor
How
baby.
much HP does Jira have?
Oh no.
19 from what I'm showing. I'm assuming it's gonna poof.
Jira takes 20 points of fire damage.
No! Poor baby!
I'll just... I'm down.
You're down?
No, he poofs because he
Oh.
doesn't have any HP.
Okay, alright.
Oh, I'm still okay, but we're just gonna say Jira poofed into persnickety Cheshire Catville.
Oh, that was sad.
Looks like you lost another bodyguard, Flavio.
Oh.
What?
Is that a helpful thing to say?
Want to expedite the situation for him.
Hang on just a second here. I'm so sorry for taking so long. I just want to make this as epic as possible.
Jeez.
I know. Kimo, you hear and a blast of fire is exhumed. Rinkaz, Sun Kong, Kimo, Nvidia, I need you to make dex saving throws, please.
Oh my goodness.
Man, that sucks down there, huh? Too bad they can't fly, huh? And I elbow the nothingness that is. the
You
incubus.
nearly fall off the rooftop as your elbow shifts through his form.
Well, it's 11 for me.
24.
Money all
Plus
day.
1. I don't know why it doesn't add it in. It's my ring protection.
Hang on just a second here. I'm gonna open up a different. I'm rolling on my phone and it's not doing the way I want it. Hang on
Probably
just a
shouldn't
second.
do that.
Low score
Do you know
at
why it
20
does
on
that,
dex
Luke?
saves.
What?
So on even though it says on my D&D Beyond sheet +1 on saves, when I throw the save, it doesn't have the +1.
I don't know.
Well, it's giving you a +10 on dex. What do you get on your sheet?
Oh, is it about? No, it's a 24. I'm just wondering why it doesn't add it in.
That is weird.
Right.
What's
So
the +1 coming from? What are you talking
My-
about?
My ring of protection.
Oh, it's,
probably got to add it in.
if you have a +10 to Dex, it's probably adding it in already.
That sounds.
You should have a +9 if your primary score is +5 total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Then. 23. Sorry.
You take 7 points of fire damage. That's
Oh,
half.
you know what? That was... Okay, so I take none.
It's a combination.
Nvidia, what was your roll?
12.
You take 9 points of fire damage. That's not halved from your resistance.
4 or 5. We round up or down.
We round down. Kimo, what was yours?
20.
You take 12 points of fire damage.
Was that a successful save?
Yes.
Yep. I take no damage.
And Rinkaz, what was your roll?
11 total.
You take 27 points of fire damage.
Magical healing heals wounds, correct?
If you can do in one instance 10 or more points of healing, instead of you healing HP, you will heal your leg wound. That's
Well,
correct.
then I would have healed it last game then. Oops. Because
I know.
NVD dropped 33 on me.
But
But
you
I had
just,
to eat some of the
But you wouldn't
healing.
have-
yeah, you
not
have to
got
specify.
healing.
Yeah, you got to specify that.
I said it when I just didn't think you wanted to use it.
Whatever that
Sorry,
was, its turn is over.
Oh, one day.
Flavio continues to sit. He does that thing where he rests his chin on his palm of his hand and seems to just watch curiously. Some stuff happens. Glosse, you're up.
Okay, Flavio, hear us out. We were crazy enough to come out here and get you. What do you need? Do you need somebody, what, killed? You want like powers that we can go to the hells, try, to kill whatever we need to kill. Think about, you can just walk your way up the ladder. You don't have to do this whole gig anymore of waiting to be put in a bottle and possibly be popped out into some scenario that you don't know, like this one. You could be your own boss. Think about it. I really don't have anything that I could do. Can I... Is opening a door like an action?
No, that's like your manipulate object thing to me.
Sounds right.
Alright, I want to open the door and look inside. This way?
You open the door and it opens up into the hallway. You can probably see like about right there without stepping in. I'll say you could peer around the corner and see down to here.
Okay.
There is two doors at the far end straight ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And there seems to be a door close to you, right around the corner. And moving south in the corners is two more doors. Who knows where they go? You guys did not inspect the interior of the bank.
No, we didn't. Well, I can do a healing word for... Who's looking... Is it...
Invidi's
Invidi's
looking
the
kind of
worst.
crunchy.
Yeah.
I got. Rinkaz maybe. What's Rinkaz got?
Oh no, yeah, Winkers actually is probably
Okay.
lower.
Alright, let's do a healing word on our big, beefy lizard boy. It's gonna be 1d4 plus 5. So, 9 HP. And I'll go ahead and use my last bardic inspiration for Mantle of Inspiration.
Oh, yes.
Everyone gain 11 temporary HP and move wherever you want. Your speed.
Chemo, and Rinkaz, you mind stepping back a little bit?
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna let everyone else move first.
I don't want to catch you on the blast radius. Sun Kong, you can stay where you are.
Kimo, there
Is
seems
it-
to be a set of double doors that leads into the area that you took the platform down. You can see that before the darkness covers up the other half. Just pointing that out to you.
Yeah, can I just shoulder through those then?
Yeah. If you wanted to move, I'll let you pass through there.
Yeah. I wanna. Yeah, so I want to go through that room. The next
So go ahead and move your token inside.
it's all blacked out for me.
Oh yeah, you may have to remove, like...
There we go.
2, 3, 4.
Nice. Hey! They meet once more.
You see, as you step in, Chemo, the lift is no longer here. It has been replaced with a sheet of pure metal that seems to cover up the entrance.
Okay.
A lock, an actual physical lock, seems to be keeping it in place from up here. Probably the reason why you saw darkness when looking up above when you were down in the vault.
We can move our full speed, Colossae?
Yes.
Okay. Chemo's gonna do... I think that's it.
Okay.
I'll step in here. Then that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Did everyone move where they would like?
Yes.
Yeah.
VD, are you moving at all?
I'll move, sure.
Yeah.
Did.
But yeah, I did move, but we'll just.
Yeah, you can move up to your speed, so if you want to move. Gloss,
I guess, are we-
anything else? Oh, go ahead.
Are we?
Santong.
Sorry, are we going through the bank? Should I continue moving forward? I was gonna wait here. I thought we were gonna stand our ground. I don't know.
I
You're
mean,
doing fine, Sun Kong.
if you're able to fight. We're all still here. Just trying to get
Okay.
out of the line of fire.
I'll wait here. I'll kind of guard the retreat or whatever it is.
Good job, monkey. I'm done.
Kimo slowly realizes, line of fire.
Oh, you got it. You got my chance.
It's Kuroko, really.
Aesop,
Oh, is it my turn?
you see the
Oh,
large demonic creature down below.
Hmm.
After matching eyes with you from having tossed that caustic potion its way, you hear in your mind
Oh no, it's one of these.
Two can play at that game.
Oh, he's smart. He's smarter than I expected.
with a hellish incantation, he begins to lift off from the ground.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh dear!
want to come
Nope.
inside the bank now?
Oh, look at my wrist. I really must be going.
Hang on just a second, let's see. Okay.
Oh,
He's gonna go up 20 feet, and then, well, actually, he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. So he went like at like an angle. So now he is 20 feet up, matching your height, Aesop.
Hmm.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Well, that's- Oh, that's
Actually,
very
he's right here,
fast.
technically.
Oh, okay, all right.
So you guys just remember, Aesop and Flavio, you guys are technically like over Sun Kong's area because you're sitting on the roof.
Right.
So he is now
I'm in
adjacent to you.
Hi, friends.
He looks down at you and says,
Be gone.
oh.
in your
Oh,
mind,
oh God.
as he readies a pincer claw. But
Ah!
that was his action to reach you, so he is done.
Hmm.
Hang on just a second. Something is moving.
Something.
Giant 9 foot tall crabby.
Cookie.
G-Max King.
Sun Kong, as you entered that room, did you close the doors behind you? Or are you keeping them open to kind of defend them from other stuff?
I would probably have left it open because I guess if, from what I understand, we're still kind of standing our ground, so
Okay.
I am bracing. I guess I don't know.
Okay. Thank you for subscribing, Gravity 2DX. That's very nice of you.
Grant?
Then, if that's the case, appearing from the darkness is another slouching gold eye. It
Oh,
seems to
these
have
things.
caught up to you, but doesn't seem to be able to attack. It seems like it was shuffling at a rapid pace to be able to reach this point. Nvidia, you're up.
Boy. Are we hiding? Are we running away?
Kill the demons! Kill them!
Kill the demons. You got it. Aesop, do you need sparkles up there?
I think I'm all right.
Shift. Can I see? Let's do a line of sight. I can't really see. Can I see the Hellhound? And can I see the far?
I'll say Hellhound has partial cover. The gold eye to the left of it has no cover from your distance.
Okay. I will use a Sacred Flame on the Hellhound because it's not going to benefit from cover with that.
Okay.
DC 17 Dex, please.
Okie dokie. Dex. It succeeds.
Well, that was worthless.
Hey man, you tried. That's the important thing.
I could have gone for the other one. I will.
It barks at you.
Slide back. And that's all I can do.
You can move past Glossa if you wanted to enter that area. You just can't stop on her token in her space. Just putting it out there. You're not like blocked from entering from either her or Rinkaz. Okay.
I'm good right there.
Okay, just making sure.
But yeah. Thank you for the coaching.
Yep. Chemo, you are up next, my friend.
Chemo kick door. Chemo kick door.
Give me a strength athletics check.
Okay.
Me chemo.
Chemo is caveman SpongeBob.
Yeah, pretty much.
20.
That's pretty good.
You are able to kick open both doors. Hang on just a second. As usual.
It's definitely moving like Jason Bourne through the house. Just shoulder checking doors open. We have to keep the camp tight because I'm not good at fighting.
Combat rolling into a room for like no reason. Just
You kick open the door to the south that leads to a long hallway in what you assume is the main plaza down below. There is an assortment of doors stacked to the side. You turn to kick the other open, and pushing past the swaying door is a creature that stands there, surprising you. It is a garish-looking demonic creature with a protrusion from the back of his head similar to a hook, long bloody claws, a visage of a very gaunt, almost taut skin pulled over its scaly form as it surprises you and attempts to rend you with its claws.
I don't like this.
Let's see here. Just checking something. Okay. Alright. It swings with the first claw and misses.
Oh no.
It swings with the second claw. 17 versus AC?
17 would succeed, but I pull up my my dagger and just deflected it the last second. So I had, I think it's the defensive duelist. Charles reaction hit by melee attack if it had 4 to AC.
Oh, are you a Kinsei?
Nice.
No, it's defensive duelist feat.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
it's a good one.
Thank you, DDA Schrock, for the bits. You quickly, you like throw the door in its way as a vicious claw strikes into the barren wood. You hear the scratching sound as the second claw misses you. Still your turn. That was just its prepared action. You are still up.
I give it a stabby punch. Dagger. 18 to hit.
It's just a stab. It's not a stab.
Stabby punch. That's gonna hit.
Does 11 piercing damage, and then another dab.
Is this magical piercing by any chance?
Yeah, it's a monk weapon.
Gotcha.
25 to hit.
That's gonna hit, my friend.
Does 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then a blunt stab, which is just a punch, I suppose.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Is it 24 to hit?
That's gonna hit.
I punch him with my feet!
Everything is
COVID.
fun. Try hard enough.
Does 7 bludgeoning.
All right. You
surprised to see it, and just as surprised to watch as you attack back, striking quite a few blows into it from its missed opportunity from before. Anything else, Chemo?
Yeah. Shit, I have so many fucking feats, I can never remember which character.
Your fault.
That is, yeah, okay, that is it.
Okay. Bounding from around the corner from the darkness is a... Hang on just a second. I want to check something real quick. Hang on. The swirling mist of darkness, Aesop, dissipates.
Oh.
The Hellhound runs past underneath you two, Aesop. You watch down below as it catches up with NVD.
Oh, good.
Oh, that sucks.
I punched the lights on out here. How do you guys like that?
Glorious.
NVD. This thing wants to do that thing in like the lotion picture where it's biting the girl's like bikini pants off, but this is straight for your ass. Does a 15 versus AC hit?
15's gonna match.
No.
Oh.
So it does actually hit my trousers.
Okay. You take 7 piercing damage, and on top of that, you take 4 fire damage.
Hey, that becomes like 2 fire damage for him, right?
That does.
Nice.
Hot teeth.
Glasse loves hot tea.
Oh, I do.
You see the barest outline of Flavio. Aesop, he holds up a hand, and swirling around with a finger in the other, he shifts and comes back into the prime material.
Oh, there you are. Aesop has remained as cool as a cucumber up here, despite the fact that there's a giant thing with like crab pincers like 2 inches from his face.
You're not afraid of this thing? Flavio says.
Oh, I'm terrified, but there's no sense in cowering. After all, if we're going to be your entourage, we have to keep our composure, don't we?
Oh, ex-nay on the entourage, he says.
Well, keep your options open. You never know who's going to be left standing after all this. It's us. We will be.
Help me. Oh, help me. This dastard group has tried to pull me with them. Please, murder all of them, he says, looking up at the large demonic creature stepping before you on the roof.
I don't think he needs your permission to try to do that.
No, he doesn't. Dramatic flair. Glasse, you're up.
Oh, okay. Gosh. All right. This thing. I'm gonna move out here. Hello, puppy. God. Oh, God, you're ugly. Can I see this? Can I see this thing?
Not from there, because he's technically on the roof.
Alright.
If you were to, like, get here, where you could peer around the corner, you could see him.
And do... Ah, God, my spell slots! Alright, so I'm gonna cast... Shit, I already moved. Alright,
You can continue moving. You don't have to do all your movement at once.
yeah, but I wanted to get out of the... I basically wanted to be on the roof, and I put myself in a bad position by... You know what? Screw it. As... I should have had everything ready. Sorry, guys. I'm going to cast Fly on myself.
Ooh.
And spend the rest of my movement to get up to high enough to where this baby can't bite me after I, move.
He does want to bite at you, Glacé.
Okay.
He misses. You hear the snap of the jaw below as you ascend above him.
And I don't have any bonus actions I can do. So I'm just gonna remain in the air for my next thing. I'm done.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, it's this thing's turn. Aesop, the large demonic creature standing next to you.
Wait a second. Didn't I should have gotten another turn because he got to me, and then I haven't gotten a turn since then.
Something went wrong real quick.
Yeah, I was supposed to be after chemo.
Okay, so Chemo, you busted in. I'm sorry. Kong, you're up next.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, not a problem. I guess I will attack this golden boy in front of me.
Okay.
So... Huzzah. 18 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Well, I am using it two-handed, so unfortunately just 9.
Every time with the
course.
versatile damage.
Right? It's funny.
Why not? Second attack.
I like this. Oh my god!
8 damage. And my extra melee attack.
Punch him in the face.
Blunt stab.
20 to hit, so 10
It's just a punch. There's no
Right?
such thing as blunt stab.
Well, I tried to pointy punch him and you said it was a stab.
damage. Pointy. So, yeah, I did, 17, 27 damage.
You watch as you pummel into this hunched over Goldeye. As you punch, you notice that its form seems to be wavering, and the illusory magic surrounding it dissipates. It slumps over,
Oh, it's this thing.
revealing itself to be a Maragon, falling over dead.
Ha! You stupid idiot.
Anything else, Sun Kong?
That's it. That's my turn.
Now, Aesop. You're
All
adjacent
right.
to this big boy, but you're up. Sorry for skipping around.
Kind of standing as this thing as it bears down upon me. I take out a holy bomb, and I take a few drops of my blood, put it in the top, and turn to Flavio and say, "Just give us a minute to." Excuse me. Just give us a minute to wrap things up here, and what do you say we escort you back to the Vault of Desire? A lot of fun to be had there. And I'm gonna throw the bomb down here on this hellhound because I really want it to hit because I used my last reagent dice on it.
All right.
I'm gonna roll it with advantage.
Okay.
Well, let's roll it with advantage. 17 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Didn't you have that +9 to hit this time?
Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's 18 to hit technically. I still have the +1. I also spent a reagent dice, so it does an additional D12.
Oh, shit.
So, god damn it. It's gonna be, wow, these rolls are hot fucking garbage. 21 radiant damage on this guy, on the Hellhound.
What does it look like when it dies?
I'd say it like eats it, like it catches it in the air like a frisbee, and it's just a radiant explosion in its belly. And then this thing has got to make a DC 17 con save.
Oh boy. Natty 20.
Oh.
You hate to see it. Oh, Flavio, be a dear and close your eyes, will you? And I throw down a flashbang in front of this thing.
Flavio laughs, closing his eyes.
And then I'm gonna move over in this corner here.
Oh, hi.
Hi there. Let's take care of Big Boogan over there.
Sounds good.
That's it for Aesop's turn.
All right, Rinkaz.
Is it possible to move through NVD and... No, I'd get an attack opportunity. That's not...
You could fire through NVD. I'm sure you won't crit fail and hit him.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
Go through me. I'll miss. I'll dodge it. I can dodge a bullet midair.
I'm gonna go over here. The door's open, yes?
You can use your free action to open it, yes.
Okay. If it's not, I'll do that. And say, NVD...
Oh, okay.
You see a long hallway leading to the stairs that descends back to where you came.
No. I meant the door that NVD was at.
Oh, yeah, that door's open already.
Okay. Then I
You
won't
see
use my
nothing
action.
over to the right.
Alright. Same as last time. First attack.
Oh.
21.
That's gonna hit.
For 8 damage.
All right.
A 15.
You take another shot at the Hellhound behind NVD. It looks like it's gonna miss, but just connects.
Oh, nice.
For 11 damage.
Okay.
And my third attack will be to reload my gun.
Okay. You fire off 2 rapid shots. NVD, you hear them piercing into the Hellhound behind you. And you begin reloading your weapon, Rinkaz. Anything else?
That's... that was 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move back over here.
Okay. With that, we're gonna keep moving through the turn order, and I'm just gonna skip who has already moved so far. So this little chuckle fuck is going to move to the front and just sort of like barrel over the dead bodies to get you, Sunkong. And shifting up towards you and gripping in 2 hands a halberd, it attempts to strike you with this weapon for 16 versus AC.
Negative.
It rears back and goes to strike again. If the previous one missed, this one will too.
I thought you were trying to hit me.
Don't
Hold
taunt
on
it.
As it begins to attempt to attack you, its visage dissipates, revealing its true form.
Lonely housewife from Colorado.
It was me, Candace, all along.
Holy shit.
That was definitely more southern than Rocky, but
Oh, maybe she's a transplant.
I moved here from Savannah 2 years ago with my husband.
The following the green. Boom.
I'm so high. Up in the altitude because it's quite elevated.
Alright,
Also, I've done a lot of drugs.
if Fog Chemo die, Can destroys the party.
You are still covered in your protection from good and evil, Chemo?
Yes.
Yes.
The creature adjacent to you lifts up a hand and begins speaking in a demonic tongue. Begins to cast a spell.
Oh no.
It is a ranged spell, so I think that you get an attack of opportunity on it. Or is it
Ranged attack spells are at disadvantage.
at disadvantage? What if the foe is adjacent to them? Same thing?
If it's a ranged attack spell. He has to make a roll, or I have to make a roll.
What level is the protection from good and evil cast on you?
Level 1. Yeah. It's my ranger spell, so it has to be. Yeah.
The shifting aura of the protection begins to dissipate.
Oh fuck, that's
Oh, you-
bad.
You dick. Got fucking magic punches over here, guys. Anti-magic puncher.
Uh-oh.
Just
Is he actually punching you?
stab punch.
Does that mean I punch things?
Yeah, light punch.
You have a bright punch.
The dog tried to already bite your ass in VD. Flavio already said his piece. Glacé, you flew up into the air.
Uh-huh.
How far up are you?
I wanted to be at Aesop's level.
Okay, so 20 feet
20
up in the
feet.
air.
Yeah.
Now it is the demon creature. Who knows what this thing is? It is. It had a little flash bomb thrown in its face from you, Aesop.
Yes, he did.
What does that say? What does the text for that
Oh,
say?
It just means he can't make opportunity attacks. It's purely an escape tool.
Oh,
for him.
gotcha. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay. In that case, he or
Fucking
it may
murders
be a
you.
female. There is no one other than Flavio sitting up here, so it flies over
Oh, good.
here.
Oh, good. You're a big one, aren't you? Oh, good.
To
For you.
For you.
Hi, my name's Glacé. We don't have to do this.
There's a massive pincer reaches out to attack you, Glacé. Does a 18 hit your AC?
Oh, good. Yes, it does. I have to roll a concentration check or fine. Unless I'm grabbed, that doesn't matter.
This is true. This is true.
I believe in you.
Ooh. What is this? The con 17. Cool.
Oh yeah, you got it. Shit.
You take 19 bludgeoning damage,
Ouch.
and you are grappled in its pincer.
Okay then.
Thanks for taking one for the team, Glacé. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you bird.
What? I'm not gonna let you die.
I'm coming, Glacé.
Attacks against someone you have grappled. Any
No,
advantage?
It doesn't. They have to be restrained to get advantage.
Okay, just making sure. A second pincer comes down on you, Glacé, for 22 versus AC.
Ah!
Ouch.
It
Not the face, not the moneymaker.
grips tightly into your side for 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's okay. We're alive. We're alive.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Glossy, you spit up a little blood and look to see two... Oh, what's this?
Sorry, I had to get rid of my advantage for last turn.
You see two tightly clenched, burly fists underneath the two pincers attempt to swing your way.
Oh God!
Oh, this is much worse than I thought. I'm really sorry. I'm actually really sorry about this, Glacé. This is...
This is gonna hit. This is 26 versus AC. One of them catches you right in the chest for 7 bludgeoning damage. This one is gonna miss with only an 11 versus AC.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, don't forget you have to make 2 more concentration checks.
I certainly do. Well,
Doesn't it not matter because she's grabbed? She's not falling.
Well, the concentration may end, but
I fail.
You are still found grappled in the grip of this monstrosity that is flying 20 feet up in the air.
All right.
You hear in your mind, Aesop,
Watch as all of your allies die.
Aesop doesn't say anything.
you almost watch as Flavio recoils a little bit, like, oh. Yeah, he does that. Envity, you're up. There's a dog trying to bite your ass. Also, 20 feet up above, there's a little bit of sprinkle of blood dropping down to the pavement below.
Okay. First thing first, we gotta get this dog.
First thing first.
Glacé's like ripped in half up in the air.
You get that hound. I got it.
And I could try and get the demon, but
It's cool. I have a plan. It's all part of the plan.
Alright, first Eldritch Blast is gonna go at the dog.
Okay.
Fire 3 here. We're just gonna see how they go. (26 versus AC).
Yes.
For 6 force damage, push back 10.
Oh, that's what was confusing. Clatter, get the fuck out of here. All right.
6 force damage, you said?
6 force and push it back 10, please.
Okay. You blast. Is that a ranged attack?
Yeah.
Hitting a adjacent opponent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's disadvantage, bro.
Give me one more roll, buddy.
How about a 26 versus AC?
Okay. You, against all laws, blast this thing behind you. See, is that Clatter? That's Clatter. We're gonna put him right here.
Sorry.
Blast. No, that's okay. He's blasted. We're gonna put him. This is gonna be a little weird, I know, but he is underneath this large creature. But for the purposes of keeping an eye on him, he's right there.
Oh, we can see him. He's on top.
Alright, second one.
Yep.
Look him up.
19
Hits.
versus AC. For another 6 force damage.
10 more feet. 10 more feet.
10 more feet.
10 more feet.
It is thrown back 10 more feet.
One more time, buddy.
One more time.
Dude, get that crit. Get
One
that
more time
crit.
with feeling. 13 versus AC.
That
Seven
one
with
goes a little wide, hitting the crates behind it.
As a bonus action. 3d6 healing to Glacé from my last healing
Whoa, amazing.
Let's see
3D.
those 3 ones.
for 7.
You dick.
Wow! Wow!
Envity, you hear in your mind,
I'll kill you next.
Oh, that's good news.
Is
I
this
will
You've got time.
step back in the doorway.
Shut the door.
are you closing the door?
No.
Okay.
I'm turn to ring Kaz. Big demons got Glacé, and I'm out of gas.
I
There's
looked
one
at
more
him
dog outside.
and growl.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Hang on just a second. Chemo, you're up.
Chemo!
Stab punch.
23.
Trying to hit this thing next to you.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah. 12 piercing damage, another one. 11 to hit.
That's not gonna hit.
I like to call them stunches. Stanches is okay too.
If they want more final punch. 21 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Just 8 bludgeoning.
All right. You smash into this creature for some decent damage. Anything else? You kind of holding your ground there or shifting somewhere else?
I guess I'll shift there just to block his path.
Okay. You kind of roll against the wall, trying to keep a little bit of a blockade here from forming. Jira has poofed.
Yeah.
Sun Kong, you're up, buddy.
Alright, so I move out the door here. I'm gonna shut the doors behind me
Okay,
and
fair enough.
climb up the wall and the door.
You,
I'll take the opportunity attack if I have to.
You are going to be stabbed at for 19 versus AC.
That matches. I'll take the hit.
All right.
You got temp HP, you're fine.
Yeah.
Sorry to do that to you, but you moved out of range.
The Hellbird strikes you in the side of the leg for 8 piercing damage as you monkey your way up there.
Well, with that, I will also activate my Tattoo of Iron. Allows me to remove D8 of piercing, bludgeoning, slashing. So I take only 4 points, right? You said 8 total?
Yes, that's correct.
So 4. Okay.
Nice.
Alright, so I run up the wall. My climb speed is just as my movement speed. So how high is it to the roof? 20 feet?
20 feet up.
So 5 to move out here, 25 to move, a total of 25 so far. Move over here. Come on. Move there. Here. I'm gonna attack Mr. Flying Demon Man.
You're attacking that guy?
The guy who has Glace.
Gotcha. He is floating in the air through some use of magic, but is adjacent to you there where you can strike at him. That's correct.
Alright, let's give this a shot. Take this. Oh, God. I'm assuming a 14 misses.
It strikes into him. You hit him squarely in the back. He does not even look back your way.
Alright, well, how about this? 29, bitch!
That's gonna hit.
That is 10 damage.
Was that a natty 20?
No.
No, unfortunately,
Okay.
it was a 19.
10 damage?
10 damage, and then my bonus unarmed strike.
He makes a con save and passes.
Oh, good track.
Damn.
You swing with an unarmed strike, and he shifts just a little bit to move out of the way of your punch.
I'm gonna hit you again next time. You just watch.
Yeah, you watch. You fucked up by doing this to me.
Yeah,
That's
bitch.
it.
He's just squeezing Glace like a squeeze toy. Just...
He
And I'm like,
really
pay
is.
attention to me.
He doesn't even turn his attention your way, but looks with glee in your direction, Glace. Aesop, you're up.
Oh!
Or anything else, Sun Kong?
No, I'm done.
Okay, Aesop, you're up.
Okay. Not a fan of this fella here. I'm gonna twist the cap on a holy bomb, getting a lot of mileage out of these holy bombs. Excluding Glace from the blast radius. and I'm gonna throw it at this fella right in his dumb face.
Okay.
Dumb face.
Oh, that's a critical fail, Jason.
Oh, Ace.
Ooh.
Jason,
No.
that's a critical failure.
Oh,
No.
Yeah,
That's,
hate to see it.
In this case, you actually do kind of.
You really do.
Oh.
You hate to see it.
We're in the weird, right? I could roll a D1000 or whatever.
Nope.
Okay.
Your shot goes wide, almost hitting Glacé in the face.
I
was trying too hard to not hit you. Yes.
If I die, I'm haunting you to death. You and your family and cursing everyone, and you kill me, I swear it, I will haunt you.
You won't have the time because I'll bring you back to life before that happens.
I better be beautiful.
I'm gonna fly 10 feet back onto the roof. Don't worry, I'll get him next time.
I have the utmost. You know what?
I say into the earpiece, Runkaz, please help her. I fucked up. I fucked up bad.
Hello, I can also hear you.
You're breaking up.
I'm flying into a tunnel, even though she can look over and see you.
With that, Rinkaz, you are up.
I have a weird rules lawyer question.
Sure.
That's a big creature grappling her in its hands, correct?
It is a large creature grappling
Quite
medium Glacé. 20 feet in the air.
Would you say he's holding her and grasping her in his hands?
If she is grappled, yes.
Would
That's
I
what
be able
you're
to?
asking.
One of my gunslinger features, the one I used on Chemo to disarm him and make him drop that big giant floating demon head in the air. Could I attempt to disarm him? As in, like, shoot him and make him drop Glacé?
I believe that's a thing.
I know it's a weird
That's
question.
That's a really funny question, actually.
I mean, he's wielding her like a weapon.
What does the text of that say?
I will pull it right up. Disarming shot. Let me copy and paste.
His arm immediately explodes.
There you go.
Examine must see a strength saving throw. Drop one held object of your choice.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna say no here only because she's not an object.
Wow.
So progressive,
Progressive.
in this game.
Hey, follow, subscribe, all inclusive, Wyrd and Wyld.
And
Baby, I can be an object if it gets me out of these.
She enjoys it sometimes.
I mean, at least she got the demon. I mean, in the
Because
long.
I need you to shoot this demon and not me, please.
I'm coming. Alright, I'm gonna. That's 5 feet, 10 feet to move through MVD. And come
Okay.
up here.
That's the one. That's the one that's gonna kill you, big demon. You better wait. You better wait.
He doesn't talk much. First of all, I'm gonna use my card so I can get out. Choose 2. I'm going to deal 2d6 necrotic to it and heal myself 2d6.
Nice.
Fair enough.
The damage first, 2d6 necrotic.
Nice. Oh.
I mean, sure, 7.
All right.
And then heal myself.
You watch as he heals from the necrotic damage.
Train light.
rise.
Rise.
You better learn Rise quick. We're about to get smoked. He's a demon, he's wise. It'd be stupid to use the gem, I'll just shoot it.
You assume he's a demon. No one has made any knowledge check.
He's a fiend. Aesop says that, not having made a knowledge check.
He's probably got good wisdom, though.
Who knows?
Alright, I'm gonna just
Truly.
use my
Who knows?
pistol.
Yeah, don't try to charm a fiend.
The 29 hit.
29 is gonna hit.
I've tried
yes.
plenty of times. Doesn't work out very good.
10 damage. Magical from the pistol.
He
I told you that you fucked up by grabbing me. This is now my big sister's after
He
you.
succeeds the first concentration check, but your second shot is not only gonna hit, but you get your good boy card. Go ahead and grab one of them.
It's
What's up?
Are those
That's-
decks called good boy cards and bad boy cards so you can find them quick?
No, they should be.
second attack is 21 total damage.
Okay. And you did your crit roll for all that stuff too?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. So that's gonna be that much damage, okay?
Third attack.
A blistering shot. Hang on just a second. A blistering shot. Need to make a roll here. He does succeed with that concentration check.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I'm just bleeding a little bit. It's just a scratch. Not gonna scar. It's not gonna scar.
Going to use a point of grit. I'm down to 1 to overcharge my shot to deal 1 extra, damage dice if I hit. All right. Here's a roll.
Oh my god!
My knight in shining armor.
Is that 42?
Kaz!
I'd like to thank.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I'd like to thank the country for coming together in this time of need. Alright, so
PayPal
that's.
can't handle all these donations.
Would that double the overcharge shot?
What
Damage.
does overcharge do?
If the attack hits, you can roll 1 additional weapon damage per grit point spent. So that was 1. So I'd be doing 2d10 plus 5 then.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, first d5, or d10 plus 5. That's 15.
Oh my god.
So that'll be 3 more.
Give me that other 10. Show me that other 10.
Give me another get.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
That's alright. It's close to a get over it.
31.
I think that's what Chemo did on his turn.
And, that's
You
it.
fire blistering shots that pierce vital parts of this fiend. Despite your critical hits, he maintains his height.
The
You
good
rolled
news.
a natty 20.
The good news is I get 2 points of grit back for those crit.
That is
So I'm
pretty
back to
good.
3.
Anything else, Ringcast?
I tell him, we can make a deal here.
No
Just
deals.
drop her and walk away.
No deals. No deals.
Are you talking to Flavio or Crab Hands McGillicuddy over here?
Any demon in the area that is listening at the moment.
Don't just walk into a place full of demons and be like, someone make a deal with me!
Ringcast, you hear in your mind,
The deal is I feast on your flesh once you are all dead and at my feet.
Scandalous.
Are you teasing her with a good time again?
No.
And I wink at him.
I also wink at him and I tip my hat.
What's happening?
Kong winks.
speaking of Kong, the anything else, Ringcast?
That's it.
The Amerigon goes to strike at you with a Hellbird, Sun Kong, misses the first one. It's a-
Sunkog's 20 feet on the roof.
Oh, you climbed up there,
Yeah,
that's
I'm on the
right.
roof,
He
remember?
can't
Yeah.
reach! He can't
Come on.
reach!
Little man.
He's gonna move in here then.
Oh,
Open the door. Hello!
Oh, hey, y'all.
He swings at you and VD. The first one misses. The second one is 18 versus AC.
Hit.
Who wants marshmallow squares?
What the fuck?
We have fun here.
We're having a good time as we all die here. He strikes you for 7. Actually, hang on just a second. That is going to be 11 slashing damage.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Honey, you're gonna need a band-aid.
The
Bloody.
demonic creature below you, NVD, or Chemo rather, shifts, peering down the hallway.
Man. As soon as I saw that move, I was like, that was dumb.
I'll teach you how to stab punch with my face.
And with a flick of its hand, a swirling darkness appears here.
Oh, fuck.
Oops, daisy.
Dude,
Candace, turn the lights back on.
Sorry, y'all. Forgot to pay the electric bill.
This hellhound races towards you, Rinkaz. Actually, it races in the darkness and makes an attack for whatever it can bite. Completely misses.
Stupid dog.
Flavio looks at you, Glacé, and it
I
is
refuse to look at him now.
almost as if he's trying to hold back a smile, but can't help but. And he goes, I can't help but say that I do enjoy watching this.
I'm averting my gaze now. I can't.
You're up, Glacé.
Okay, I want to make a wisdom. I want to make a check on this thing.
This thing that's trying to kill you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it seem... I want to know if I could use any of my spells on it. Like, charm spells. That's a natural 20 on
Oh,
the monster check.
Whoa! That's a big check.
Oh.
Hang on just a second. You were trying to learn a natty 20. What were you using?
Monster checks. What are they usually? Nature, I guess.
Okay,
Right?
nature. Yeah, no, that's fair. Nature check. Hang on just a second. You are able to discern, Glacé, that this is a Glabrezu.
Uh-huh.
This is it's certainly a fiend. It is a demon.
Uh-huh.
It has a considerable amount of strength and constitution, and it's pretty smart.
Oh, good.
it has no weaknesses.
It has plenty of resistances. It seems to be able to take cold, fire, lightning, and of course any other damage from non-magical attacks as standard, as most of the things you faced can't be hurt by poison.
And it thinks your shoes are tacky.
Plus, you're also able to discern from the glint in its eye that it actually doesn't have any issues moving around in darkness. It has some form of superior sight. In terms of what you're asking, Glacé, it seems to be able to cast a variety of spells, and because of its knowledge in that area, it also has magic resistance.
Jesus Christ.
Not specifically to charming stuff, but just spells in general.
Okay. Let's see.
You also know that it clearly likes to attack with all of its appendages when it wants to.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, well that changes things a little bit, everyone. Alright. Can I dimension door? Is that something I can do when I'm being grabbed? Okay.
Yeah, that's just casting a spell.
So, I don't know if I want to do that or.
You see Sun Kong and Aesop up at the roof, and down below you see, emitting from the doorway down there, a piercing darkness, and actually cannot see any people that are in those hallways.
Okay. I think
You would have known that the Hellhound did run into the darkness. It's probably around there.
I'm gonna use. I'll use Mention Door
May as well get you the fuck out of there.
to. Yeah, bleep myself into the alley.
With a whip of your hand, a flaring portal appears underneath you, and you slip through. You watch as the two pincers of the Glabrezu snap together, losing its grapple on you, and you can reappear in that spot that you want.
All right, I'm gonna come back. I'll be right back. You fucking stay there, you big ugly bitch, and I'm gonna. I end my turn because I can't do anything else.
Sun Kong, the Glabrezu begins to descend, and you can get
Bless
an
you.
attack of opportunity on it.
All right.
It's nice knowing you guys.
I have heals up for you guys. I just gotta live. That's all.
You did good to get out of there. That was a smart move.
No, agreed.
22 hits it, right? Yeah.
22 is going to hit.
13 damage.
You give it a solid thwack in the back as it descends. 13, you said?
C.
Okay. That's going to be that much. Okay. It lands on the ground and begins moving.
Wow.
Oh, well, Clatter's with me now, so maybe I might have a fighting chance of dodging.
It turns to you and says,
Ugh.
Don't run.
It's part of the tactical plan. I have to run.
he is going to attempt to get at you now.
Clatter! Ha! Clatter!
What is Clatter using?
He is using the once per round. He's going to jump in front of my attack and add a +2 bonus to AC, possibly causing it to miss.
Such
Okay.
a good ability.
So Clatter throws itself in the way from the first big pincer coming at you. It is 25 versus AC.
That hits.
Okay. It strikes into you for 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Can I use Clatter again? For an encounter?
Is Clatter going to take some of the damage?
Yeah.
I'll say yeah.
He's gonna take... Clatter can cause me to take half of that. Half of 17.
Okay. Clatter takes the other half and gains a injury point as the pincer smashes into him.
Clatter takes an injury for every full 10 points of damage that the attack would have dealt.
That's correct.
Okay. So... half of 17 is
Oh, I see what you're saying.
9.
I see what you're saying. So it almost takes an injury.
And I take 9.
Yes.
Okay, well...
Hey, that's pretty good though. Avoided
Yeah.
an injury on him. You are grappled as the pincer grips into you. And the other one comes down for the same roll, 25 versus AC. That is going to be 17 points. Again, different rolls, same outcome of bludgeoning damage.
Oh man, Classy, I'm so sorry. This is my fault.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. I should have healed instead of Dimension Door. I should have healed. That's what I was trying to figure out. It's alright.
You still up, Bosse?
Yeah.
He's going to try to pummel you with a fist for 18 versus AC.
That hits with the clatter bonus also?
Clatter's only once per...
Yeah. He can only unfortunately throw himself. That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Knocked out.
Fuck!
Watching as you fall limp, Glace, the pummels from this massive creature knock the air out of your chest. Things go hazy, and you collapse unconscious.
I literally did nothing but... Alright. I'm out of fucking cool spells anyway, so...
Labrezu tosses you to the ground and slips into the darkness. NVD, you're up. NVD, you can't see shit right now.
Yeah, not even with dark vision.
Not even with dark vision, that's correct.
Okay, can I turn towards where I got hit with the halberd and just like...
You can turn in a general direction and attempt to try and blast that way if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do. I don't have anything else. Do Eldritch Blast.
Alright, it's gonna be a disadvantage because it's in darkness.
I'll use my advantage card here for the first one at least.
Okay. I'm just removing guys that are technically in the darkness.
19 versus AC.
Even with disadvantage?
Well, I'm gonna use my advantage card to just make it
gotcha.
even.
Yeah. You seem to blast something. It sounds very close.
Chemo's like, ow.
A buffer 9 force damage.
Alright. You blast something that sounds close by.
2 vitae.
Are you attempting to do a pushback type of thing?
No.
Okay.
So do it again.
Fair enough.
16 versus AC.
Oh shit. Hang on. Yes. Something is struck in the darkness.
For 11 force.
Alright, very good. You strike something in the darkness. You can't see, you're just kind of hanging your hand out there and firing. Hoping that you're not hitting chemo. Oh shit. Oh.
About a 23 versus AC.
23 still gonna smack something.
That's a crit?
Nah, disadvantage.
Oh, with a disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that's 9 force.
Alright. You seem to have struck something. It must be close by. You can hear the sounds of it hitting it like a plated material. Not too far off.
And then bonus action, I want to use my last greater drops of healing.
Okay. You quickly
2d4.
reaching to the pockets of this potion, tip it and drink.
2d4, right?
Potion of healing?
Greater drops of healing.
Greater drops? Let's see.
Greater drops is 2d4 plus 2.
Thank
That
you.
is right, because it's a bonus action.
And it's a bonus action.
For 6, and I get 3 temporary from getting a magical heal.
Anything else in BD?
And is literally all that I can do.
Chemo. You can't see shit. You're up.
Shit, I can't see. I didn't hear this guy skirt away from me, right?
Doesn't sound like it.
Okay. I hold my sword out in front of me. Cast Zephyr Strike.
Zephyr Strike.
Yeah. And I am going to, before I finish putting that back up, I am going to use the last option on here, which is my next melee attack. Deal an extra 3d6 damage on hit. So, Zephyr Strike gives me advantage. I'm in darkness, makes it just regular. So, 23 to hit.
You strike something ahead of you.
Sweet. It does
Nice.
11 as force damage. No, sorry, it does 9 as piercing damage, 2 as
Okay.
force damage, and 3d6.
Make
I
him.
didn't see.
Yeah, give me the total.
Okay. 15, 17, 26. Okay. It's damage.
Okay.
Woo! That extra damage was nasty.
Make him. Force that con check on the concentration. Yeah! Woo! You did it, buddy.
The darkness around disappears as this creature's concentration is broken, revealing all of the creatures that are currently within.
Then last attack action is 17 to hit. Oh boy, for another 8 damage.
A 17 is gonna hit, yes.
Sweet. It's not bad. 39 damage all of a sudden.
Yeah. This thing is proper bloody in front of you.
And do I don't take opportunity attacks from Zephyr Strike. Can I zigzag around here, do this and this?
You technically can't move through monstrous spaces, so no.
Yeah. Okay.
If you down this guy, you could easily hop over his corpse, but otherwise, no.
Why won't you die?
Anything else?
I believe that's all I got.
Alright, Sun Kong, you're on the roof. That demonic thing dropped down below and simply walked inside, and you heard some nasty sounding attacks coming from within.
Sun Kong jumps down 20 feet, runs inside.
You see
Assesses.
a unconscious Glacé laying on the ground, almost strewn across the room, and the Glabrezu is attempting to peer through the door and fish with his pincer whomever he can.
I will first use a bonus action to give Glacé greater drops of healing for 7 health, 7 HP.
7. Oh. He didn't see it, right? He didn't see it?
He didn't.
He didn't see
Give
it.
him the satisfaction.
I did not.
You didn't even go
Good.
down.
That's right. I
Alright,
think I lost
so
a lot of blood, though.
I will continue moving here.
You
To
move
attack.
closer and you
What?
hear in your mind,
will feast upon your flesh. I will rip and tear limb from limb.
I'd like to see you try, motherfucker.
Sun Kong's just snappy.
No, you!
As a free action, I will transform into my Bionoid form.
okay. You hear in the back of your mind, Sun Kong, it's time. Let us focus together.
It's time.
And we're gonna move your token out of the fence here, but just keep in mind that you can still,
Yeah.
play off that token with your the things that you need. And appearing in the space with a blinding aura, Glacé, as your fuzzy vision begins to clear, you see the golden form of a transformed Sun Kong standing.
Oh, that's a beautiful baby.
Alright, so first I will attack with my forearm blades. So those, let's see. First attack. Oh, what the?
Look at this team. We're gonna do.
Oh.
Hey, this card that I have, I think this one is already yours that I have, is a bad luck card.
No, I think you already used mine on me. Yeah,
Oh,
this is my
okay.
second.
Well, then I get
I'm
another
good like
one.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me grab this real quick. Let's just see what that sucker is. Okay. That swing goes wide as you're just clearing your vision from the effects of the darkness that was pervading the room.
I'll take my second forearm blade attack.
Mm-hmm.
If it rolls.
It's-
What the literal fuck?
I was about to say let's see that second one, but I didn't need to say it, I guess.
Oh, buddy. I'll
It
say if you
seems our luck has run out.
I'll say if you have this one misses, and if you have another attack, unfortunately, that is expended this turn.
For your own good.
I have my regular. Wait a minute, hold on. Make sure I'm doing this right, because these are extra attacks.
Well, thanks for getting me up.
Classe says, spitting blood across the floor.
So, can I do this now
Sorry. Oh, shoot.
and take a bonus action?
An extra bonus action. Look at you.
Sure.
No, never mind. Excuse me, I didn't read that.
And I will also take the advantage, because I get to choose two. I'll take the advantage
Fair enough.
on my attack. For this, I'm pulling out. Let's really try to fuck things up and pull out my Chaos Blade,
All right.
because it's still considered a monk weapon.
Send it to hell.
There we go. That's better.
18 to hit. Augmented criticals only on my forearm.
Didn't you have advantage?
Oh
Why
yeah.
would he have advantage?
Because that was my second. I got to choose two on my card.
Oh.
Disadvantage card.
Critical. Nope. Okay, but still, 27 hits.
That's gonna hit.
Of course. 7 damage.
All right. You strike into the Glabrizu. It looks worse for wear. You hear it continuing to spit insults in your mind.
Now, since I don't get my bonus strike, right?
One of your attacks would be removed, so if you have any others, then unfortunately 2 crits is bad news. Anything else, Sun Kong?
That'll be my turn.
Aesop, something's going
Okay.
on around the building.
No, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what's going on. Pardon me. You stay right there, all right? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I will.
Aesop is going to fall off the roof so I don't expend any movement, so I'll take some
You
damage.
hear a crunch and plodding underneath you from bodies. What's the damage from falling? Like a D6 for...
It's D6 for every 10 feet.
Okay, for every
That
10
was 20
feet.
feet.
Let's roll 2 of these suckers.
Yeah, I'll take your roll, sure.
Okay.
No, I rolled my damage first.
Okay, you smack hard into the corpse below you for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I hope we didn't see that. I'm gonna wheel back with one of these, another holy bomb, and my computer's like frozen. Give me like 2 seconds.
1, 2.
I can't edit anything on my sheet. Cool. It's fine. I'm gonna throw a holy bomb right here, which is gonna hopefully hit this big boogan and the guy out in the hallway.
Let's hope.
Don't, Jason.
Kill Cyber Demon. He kind of looks like a Cyber Demon.
Woo!
doesn't he?
26 with that's some damage rolls that I just rolled there.
Sad.
Some damage rolls that I rolled.
Was hey, this bad boy card was for you, right?
Yeah.
Oh
of them
no!
I'm gonna give you disadvantage on that.
Okay.
Mm,
Well, it hits even harder
Okay,
than before.
fair enough.
He takes 12 radiant damage because fuck this game. And this guy out here has to make a DC 17 con save or take a whopping 6 radiant damage. I just love that I rolled so high on the smaller die sizes, and then the D12 was only 12 points of damage.
Hey, at least you hit. You didn't miss twice with a 1.
Aesop,
Yes.
what does it look like when you kill this thing?
Whoa!
Wow, wasted my Bionoid.
It looks like he's gonna step out in the hallway, and I like barely miss with the holy water, and he slips on the holy water and breaks his neck on the floor.
Told you to bring it.
Sun Kong, you hear
I'll feast upon every bone.
Kill steal! Kill steal!
Oh shit! I can't believe that worked. Did this guy succeed his save out here?
he did not and took that damage.
Okay, great. Well, Aesop is now in an interesting position where he has a bonus action he didn't think he was gonna have. So he's gonna move in here and just hang out. I think just vibe a little bit.
Just vibing.
Done.
Pulls out an emery board and starts smiling.
Wow. Kill stealer.
Rinkaz, you're up.
Alright. There's a dog in front of me. I'd like to shoot the dog.
Bad dog.
And there it goes.
Whoa.
My gun jams.
Coronavirus affects us all in interesting ways.
We really need your help in these trying times, folks.
When they say how has it impacted your life, say my D20 rolls, man. That shot goes wide.
I'd like to use a single object interaction to use my quick draw feature to pull the blitz can. I'm sorry, this is even worse for you now, dog.
You had to go and jam my gun, you son of a bitch.
Suffer.
I was gonna reload next.
Suffer and die.
Okay.
That's
Does an
better.
18 hit?
Give me a D10 roll if you don't mind with your bad boy card.
I see your D10 roll.
Oh, wow.
And add a D12.
That's
Oh, shit.
pretty
This
funny.
is
Okay.
confusing.
So roll a D10.
6.
12.
-6.
Now
Yeah,
add.
Yeah! I
So
did it.
Plus 2. He
That's
said,
gonna hit.
Fuck you.
It's adjacent to me, so it does double damage off of the spray effect.
Hells yeah.
That is a 2d10 plus 5, so I'm gonna roll 4d10 and add 5 to it.
This is with your shotgun.
Yes.
Alright, like, what is happening? We have rolled an inordinate amount of ones on damage rolls
Yeah.
tonight.
And
Insane.
everything.
24
I think
total.
there's been 4 critical fails this game so far.
Everyone
4?
hears an echoing blast from Rinkaz's shotgun. What does it look like when you down the Hellhound?
As the darkness fades and it pops up, I jam my gun and say, shit, and pull out the blitz cannon and point it quick right out of my coat.
The face of the Hellhound is nearly blown off as a flare of flame exits the stump that is left before going black, and smoke pilfering out as the body collapses. Anything else, Rinkaz?
I don't think I should use greater drops of healing to heal anybody else because everyone's up, correct?
Save it. Save that shit.
And I can't get in the room because the weird child-faced creature is there. So I'm gonna try and move as far as I can into this room.
We call her Candace. That's
T.
Candace.
You don't have to come in here. We good.
What up, boys?
What's up?
Kill that thing that's attaching your VD.
Yeah, I was gonna say, VD and Kimo are still
Helping
wanting
VD.
everybody.
I can't get in there.
You can see it from there.
You could have.
Oh wait, I can see it from here?
Yeah, there's
There's
no
a
the
door
door
there.
right here.
Door's open. The Glabrezo was going to try and do a reach around and grab Nvidia in his head with its pincer. So it kind of busted the door open. So you have sight on the Maragon.
The only problem is I have a shotgun, and
Oh,
Sun
yeah.
Kong is in front of me.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
not-
up to you, buddy.
No.
I have acrobatics and athletics.
Sun Kong, don't.
You
Don't
holding
worry.
off then?
I'm gonna hold off. I don't want to risk it.
Fair enough. Hey, Nvidi. A Hellbird is going to try and stab you in the face. The first one misses wildly. This one, though, is a 21 versus AC.
That'll hit.
It strikes you for 11 points of piercing damage.
Just
I'm sorry,
follow the
slashing
orders.
damage.
It makes it hurt more.
It is completely
That's so
silent
good.
as it does it. It is done. Next up is this thing underneath you's turn, Chemo. It turns and attempts to push through the doorway. You get an attack of opportunity.
Don't be a stupid. Yeah. Oh boy.
That's good.
That's what's up.
Good boy. Good boy card.
This is just a game of crit high and lows.
Yeah, it's feast or famine right now.
Oh.
Give me a good boy car.
The fuck is happening in this game? Take your good boy card. What's your damage?
12. Okay.
What's it look like as this thing attempts to push through the door to run from you and you just fucking deck it?
Chemo.
I trip it up and it just like falls into the door jam and I kick the door closed on its head.
Oh god!
That is the best kill, hands
Holy-
down, I've heard.
Holy shit, bro!
I went full
Christ.
face and born and indoor
That's-
fighting.
you did.
Fighting.
You did!
Gloss says you pull yourself up off of the floor. You are up.
Oh. I mass cure wounds everyone. Can I also do that to myself?
You're a creature.
So.
I am
You
a
are
creature. It's a radius.
and according to, I believe, Stephen Crawford, as long as you can touch yourself, you can cast.
So,
Not in this house, you don't.
oh, honey.
Jeremy Crawford, not Stephen Crawford.
Everyone gain. 20.
Oh, I don't need any. I'm at full health.
Everyone except for I'm not healing myself anyway.
Gloss doesn't look at
I'm
you.
at full health.
I
I'm
don't
above
look at
full
you.
health, technically.
Still have all the temp HP you gave me at the start of this fight.
I can
I
get
saw
it
most of
from through a doorway around the corner, or no?
Well, I can see you, right?
She can see you.
Yeah. Nice.
Can't see
That's-
Chemo.
That's a beefy fucking heal you just did.
And
too.
it's just up to 6 creatures within a 30-foot radius.
Oh, that's even better.
You
So
don't have to
ba-
see him?
yeah.
Oh, okay then, everybody.
Did you heal the demon too?
No.
Innervating aura fills the room and beyond from Glace. Everyone you watch as your nicks, cuts, and wounds begin to heal. Those of you who have them. Anything else, Glace?
God, it's getting cramped. It's getting cramped. Okay, no, I'm done.
Nvidia, you're up. There's this weird, childlike thing wearing this metal mask on its face, trying to slash at you with a halberd.
Yeah. Thank you. Just gonna try 3 Eldritch Blasts one more time.
All right.
First one, I guess, is gonna be a disadvantage.
See that one?
Show me potatoes.
Oh, holy shit!
27 versus AC.
Oh, that's all gonna. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, push it
Chemo
right
catch.
into chemo.
What? Come on.
Push it back 5 because 10 would be in chemo square.
What's the damage prognosis?
12 force.
Before it's thrown back, what does it look like when it dies?
It will fly back, ragdolling past chemo into the door.
Search the body.
Yeah.
As that happens, things fall quiet.
Oh, we need to find this ship. We need to find a ship. Flavio.
Well, Flavio, buddy, it's all clear, just like I said.
Look at all of us, and none of us broke a sweat.
Use my cunning artisan ability to start just like ripping a couple scales and like nails or claws out of this big, ugly, stupid creature.
Okay, hang on just a second. Let's see here.
I don't want to craft the weapon. I just want to like take parts from it. So if I have a short rest, I'm gonna turn this thing, something of this, into a weapon. So like, oh look, your friend, I made a fucking dagger.
Give me like give me some type of check, like a survival check or something.
Survival can do. 22 total.
You give me a D2 roll.
One.
With a 1, you are adept, Rinkaz, in pilfering things off of dead bodies. You begin cutting into the wrist of the large pincer-like arm and are able to gather that using this you can craft it into a greatsword in a few days. 11 days.
It's kind of awesome.
I look to Aesop and I explain that to him and hand him the big chunk of demon that we're gonna make.
So what do I add? Just glabrezu pictures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just You kind of shove a large pincer. The bag is straining, but you're able to fit it in there.
So did he have anything else on his body?
Give me a D4 roll one more time, Rinkaz.
Oh.
Are you checking, Aesop?
Yeah, I was checking. That's the
I'll
first
let
thing I
you
said after
make
comment.
that D4 roll. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Here comes another one. Or 2.
Okay. You find 2 vials of demon ichor.
Oh, I'll take that. Do I know what that would do with my alchemy background?
Yes, you get the sense that if ingested with a little bit of some of your resistance alchemical knowledge, making sure that it doesn't poison yourself, that when consumed you can gain resistance to poison damage for an hour.
Oh, that's fucking sick!
So I posted that in the chat.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that shit. That's great.
Sun Kong, sensing that there doesn't appear to be any more immediate danger, your carapace-like armor peels back and you revert back to your monkey form.
I want to run up
You are
on
hungry
top of the roof.
and feel exhausted.
Luckily, with my iron heart, I get to ignore 1 level of exhaustion.
Holy shit, what have I done?
And I'm gonna run up on top of the roof.
And I'll fly up there and sit
Pop
down
up
next
there.
to Flavio.
And be like, so what were you saying about never seeing us battle? Because I feel great. You want to go?
Now, Sun Kong. Let's not start off the same way we started off, where he was in a headlock and I destroyed his bottle. We don't need to do that again.
Yeah, but he doesn't really have any friends now, and it's us.
I mean,
And
we're
it's him.
still at the bank, and there's still probably plenty of levels of demons.
And we could take them on too.
Yeah,
Take them on
exactly.
as many as it takes, Flavio.
Oh, all of you are so simple-minded. That was a test of strength that you were able to successfully wind your way through. The long-lasting effects of what you've done here, well, who knows what your future holds here in Halcyon. So, you wanted to get to where exactly?
Oh, we have notes for this, I'm pretty sure.
Hold.
Oh, I have. Well, yes, we want to get to the.
Vault of Desire.
Yes.
We also had like more specific.
Harlot's Coin, Heresy Bank, that's where we are. Found Devil's Due. The 47th layer of the Abyss. Dark Flame, Samora.
Specifically the Vault of Desire. We have business to attend to there. And if you have business, we'd be happy to accompany you there as well.
How interesting. Well, you certainly can hold your own, most of you. It even looks like my one-time nemesis is still alive and kicking.
Duh.
She didn't even go down or anything.
Didn't even eat shit once.
I'm gonna come out walking and be like, damn, when Glacé dropped and God, I'm so happy you were alive. And I give her a hug. And I look up at Flavio and give him the finger.
That's what I was just gonna say. Kima extends medicine to Glacé.
Glacé will take it and like kind of turn around and just like do one of these.
You can use a dose of that medicine there.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good medicine.
Yeah.
I didn't make that.
No, you didn't. I bought it, and it was expensive. And everybody keeps refusing me because it smells funny.
Well.
Oh, also it smells funny.
Stuff in Pokemon. Tastes bitter. Your Glacé hates it.
So you broke into this bank to retrieve me.
Yes, and now we need to get out.
It seemed to be the easiest way to achieve our goal.
I take it from everything that's happened that you did not do it persuasively.
Well, we tried, but it's a little hard to bargain with devils, it turns out.
I see.
Which is why we come to you. Presumably a devil, to bargain.
Did you take any gold while you were down there in the vaults?
No.
I just laughed my ass off.
Oh! I told you it was Aesop. You never listened to me, and
I take out my vial of test gold, and just shake it a little bit.
You see a slow smile appear on his face. Well then, I have a pact with the bank, as I'm sure you probably determined. It allows me personally to travel to Azagrat, this Vault of Desires that I use as a base of my operations, but the arcane magics involved in shifting of planes is only for myself. I can't do it for anyone else. If you're looking to find a way to the Vault of Desires, we'll have to find an alternative means.
Oh, he's full of it, right? I'm gonna make an insight check on that.
Same.
yeah.
Sure, why not?
I will give Aesop advantage on his.
Okay.
Okay,
Son of a
11.
15.
And VD, our
Glacé.
boy.
Hell yeah.
I got a 22, I got a 21.
Sun Kong, Rinkaz, Glacé, and VD, you guys get the sense that he is not lying to you.
Okay.
Our information said you could get us there.
Oh, I
don't
know the
understand.
way.
Well then, enlighten us, will you? What is the way?
Well, once we're in Dark Flame, I could take you to Samora, even lead you directly to the vault, largely escaping any troubles on the way. I also know a number of means to get to Dark Flame, but my main way of transportation is the plane shift. Taking you all, cadre of folks of all kinds, will require a separate means. I can lead you there once we are in Azagrat.
Very well. How do we get to Azagrat? Can you take us there?
Practice.
I don't know of any other means in plane shifting.
The staircase. Maybe. I don't know.
What staircase?
I'm not talking to you, Flavio. I'm talking to Aesop and everyone else.
I
Would
suppose
that
it's
work?
not. And the plane shift only works on you, no one else.
My pact with this bank only allows me to personally use it. I couldn't transport any others even if I wished to.
What about with
But
a
you know how
spelljammer?
to.
What's spelljammer?
With a spelljammer.
Oh. Well, that would require a massive amount of magic, something that I would have no knowledge of doing.
Why did you ask me about the gold? Why do you care? Is it just because of your pact?
Oh, it's not important, he says.
I think it's pretty important.
Don't worry about it.
I have a pretty good idea on what might happen as soon as we leave here. I have, let's say, made the container with the gold in it airtight for a reason.
That's all you took is a little glitter in there?
Well, we were a little pressed for time, seeing as how we were fighting off living gold statues while trying to find you.
And you took none of those pieces? It's all gold in the end. I would assume you mercenaries would have sticky fingers in a place such as that.
I actually did take a fair amount of it, yes, as we smashed the gold statues. I took a fair amount of it.
I assume it'd be weighing you down then.
Oh, no, I have my ways, and I'm very strong, I say sarcastically, flexing my one strong hand.
Where did you store that stuff, Aesop?
That shit is all in my bag of holding.
Okay.
And wrapped in a t-shirt, and then stuffed in a box.
Gotcha. He smiles and says, no reason, that's all.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm telling you, Aesop, it's cursed. You have voodoo on you now.
I do not.
What if you just return it?
Vita, use your magic vision. Do I have voodoo on me?
He taps the vial that you're holding, Aesop, and says, perhaps it was once a little girl who did something illegal, enough so that she was turned into a golden form. Perhaps the mother looking for her child, who trespassed onto private property.
There's not much I can do about that now, unfortunately. I'm a doctor, not a metallurgist.
I look to him and say, are you suggesting that the weight of the sin or the atrocity or whatever they did would be kept inside of the gold? We were told that the soul's removed.
Perhaps. Look, I can't tell you all of our secrets. That would get me killed.
We can protect you, as you can see, if you agree to help us.
No, you can't.
Who was the sire? We learned the name. Start with a G, right? I didn't write it down.
You, as far as I know, have not been given like an actual name.
Then we learned of someone that started with a G that was like a head of something.
You knew the name in VD after looking at the paperwork, the name of Grotst.
Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I don't even remember what that is.
And
It was the lord of that layer, right?
And VD remembers that Grotz rules over all of Azagrad, all 3 layers.
Yeah.
And that as the tale goes, that while Joaquin was trapped in his realm, to free herself, she actually, after being charmed by his guiles, sold pieces of her divinity to him, so that any of her divine commerce trade that is happening here in Halcyon, according to the tales, is actually just a cover for the machinations of Grotz himself.
Yes. Well, Jason, do we think that it's possible that Flavio might be able to lead us to where we're going through the staircase?
Isn't that what we were told? Like, as long as they know where they're going, they can get there? Using the staircase?
It's a possibility. According to what you've been told, the staircase could technically lead you anywhere.
So if he was telling the truth and he can't teleport us there,
If he's telling the truth.
That seems like our only option.
It does seem like the best chance.
There may be other ways. You guys have many contacts, but that is all up to you.
Damn, if only we had like a wizard in the group for like teleportation or something.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, how do we get back?
No, you're good at BD. Don't.
VD slits his wrist.
I didn't mean it like that. Jeez.
All right, well we have
a wizard.
3 days. We need to get back to Halcyon proper. We can't sit around here anymore in this bank.
How did you guys get here in the first place?
A ship.
Stole a sub.
Oh.
Borrowed.
Is it still there now?
No.
No.
Oh dear. Well, what's the plan, team? He says.
Oh my goodness.
How does everybody else get here?
Well, that's a good question.
Look, I'm an incubus, not a shipmaster.
So you never watched somebody come here?
Oh yes, on the submarine that's now missing.
Well, that's how we got here. How did everybody else get here?
Oh, various members have the same pact I do. With the snap of our fingers, we're Nazagrat.
Gee.
More than likely how they brought the reinforcements up to the top level from when you exited the vault.
Aesop says, well, you all may as well tell him. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I can't find us a way out from a bird's eye view. And I'm going to start flying across the building to see if I can find anything that looks like it might be like a ship hangar or something that might be able to help us get out.
You do some reconnaissance around the area, Aesop. This area is largely the immediate proximity of the bank, and surrounding it on all four sides excuse me, is the 4-story tall, about 40 feet up, just pure wall of reflective mirror on all sides except for the docking area below you. Out in the distance all around, you see crashing waves, and you do, in the far distance, probably miles out in each direction, do see the subtle lights of what looks like the shoreline of Lux.
Well, we can't exactly swim that way, so I just do a full 360 around the building and see if I can see anything that might help us, like some sort of I don't know, teleportation circle. I have no idea. I'm just looking to see anything out of the ordinary that might help.
Give me a perception check.
Oh,
Bicycle.
boy. Oh, fam, I'm not good at perception. Oh, can I do investigation?
Sure.
Okay. In that case, that's an 18.
You see plenty of things that could probably, with their buoyancy, be turned into some really shoddy makeshift flotational device, but it will still take what appears to be some miles out to reach a shoreline.
I don't think we have that kind of time. Does anyone else have any ideas?
Yeah, I was gonna do the same, but inside.
Indoors. Yeah, good shit.
Do you want backup?
I mean, more hands makes light work.
Both of you give me a perception check, please. Or investigation. And then let me know your totals.
Not perception.
Gee.
And what was your total, Chemo? Overall? 14. And what were you rolling? Perception, Sunkong?
Yes.
You don't find... You find plenty of what looks like paperwork written up on various desks. The whole place seems empty. You find various forms of paperwork around denoting all types of what looks like transactions between delivering and taking on various amounts of gold. You don't find anything of value in terms of making your way, other than seeing that most of these logs are directly transacted through that gold spelljammer ship that you reached this area in. You, Chemo, are searching around and find a large portion of the same thing. However, you do, in the back on a row of books, find a particular book that seems to call out to you. Written up the spine is something in infernal. I'm sorry, abyssal.
Abyssal? I don't know that.
Somebody does, right? In the party?
Yeah.
And
Somebody
Vidi can
knows.
read everything.
Is that true, Nvidi?
Yes, I can.
Sick.
I'll give
Using
him
it.
I'm a comprehend language.
Yeah,
lets
using your
me...
action, the words begin to shift on the spine, and it reads in Vidi, the Book of Diabolic Wisdom.
Oh, that seems fine.
I'm reading it aloud to everybody. In common.
You feel as though if you were to study this book, Chemo and Vidi, and peer through the contents over a certain period of time, that it may gain you a certain amount of wisdom into the diabolic nature of the abyss.
Ooh. Can we look in the front? See if there's like a weird contraption or key or something that kind of looks golden or anything that could call a ship?
As you are searching around, it seems as though Chemo and Sunkong have covered most of the area.
Okay.
The incubus follows behind and says, I'm sure that they purposefully took it to make sure that you had no escape from the island.
Wow, very insightful of you, Flavio.
Oh, I'll try.
I take out the crystal communicator. We can call someone.
I'll make one more here. Hail Mary. I will detect portals.
Oh.
Hell yes, that's a
Holy
great
fuck.
one.
I only know that there is a portal. I don't know anything more about it, so that's kind of-
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was why it was my last resort, not my first.
You sense a portal.
Where?
I know the distance and direction.
1,000 leagues under the sea, right?
It's not nice.
You sense that there is a portal below you.
Oh.
Well.
Down we go.
Is it the shaft? Or is it somewhere else?
It seems to just radiate from somewhere underneath your feet.
Like,
Well, that's
how
the
far?
plan.
Like, do I get a sense that it was further than the quote-unquote vault that we stopped at? Or...
Would the spell tell you that?
Yep, distance and direction.
The direction seems enough feet below you to be somewhere in the vault.
Wait a second.
Was one
Flavio!
down there.
Is this the Vault of Desire below us?
No.
Okay. It was a crazy idea, but I'm so glad you said no. I was about to feel such a fool. That would have been a dick move.
That's in Samora.
Yes.
There was an extra door down there we didn't go through.
Oh,
Yeah, let's start looking through those doors, I say.
Well, what are you all talking about?
the portal?
Portal down.
Chemo's got a knack for him.
You can feel it.
And do you all know where this portal leads?
No, but we'll figure it out.
You just intend to step through a portal.
Well, unless you
Oh my god!
unless you can apparate us a boat, Flavio,
Mm-hmm.
that is what we're going to do.
You have no idea where this will take you.
Let's cut the chase. You do, so tell us something or I start breaking your fingers.
Oh.
Actually, I didn't know there was a portal here.
You. I break his finger.
Make an attack check.
I would say we were trying to do the good cop thing, but in this scenario, I find it acceptable.
I just kind of body transfer raged on him. That's just with dexterity bonuses 15.
With a 15, you grab his finger. Roll damage.
What? What damage? D5 for one for each
Unarmed,
finger?
maybe?
Yeah.
It's like a
Unarmed?
monk. It's like
Yeah.
an arm strike, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. 6 plus 4.
Of course.
And I suck his dick!
You bend his finger back. Ow! Ow! He pulls his hand back.
We can always just shove you through the portal and figure out where it goes.
No,
that
we
way.
need him! No!
That
What is wrong with
threat.
you?
Kimo picks him up like a plank of wood and carries him.
You go to pick him up.
Yeah.
He turns
suggest-
ethereal.
You're being too handsy with this. We need him.
Sorry, go ahead.
Don't you have like some mechanical thing that you could just throw in there? That bat?
The snake?
Oh, yeah. Just down here. This is locked. We could just
No,
walk
down
down the
the portal.
stairs.
Yeah, let's go down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, Flavio, I promise
Come
not
with
to
us.
break your finger. I'll even hold your hand if you want. Just come with us.
You better do that though.
Yeah, stay by me. Don't hang around the other ones.
I keep saying stuff that makes me angry. It's not my fault.
You?
You hear nothing in return, Glase.
Oh, well... Fine. Be that way. What a pout. Be a little baby about it.
For real, though.
He's still mad.
Whenever you get done pouting, we'll be finding the super awesome party portal that you seem to be uninterested in for some reason.
You guys
He
head
seems
downstairs.
Yeah.
You head downstairs. If you want to
Careful.
grab where
There was-
Clatter is. Oh, is Clatter behind you, Glase?
Under me. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's under me.
I remind everybody that that one door that we opened and then closed, there was one golden soldier statue man.
That's fine.
I don't
That one.
want to fight anymore. I truly don't. I had to start hitting things with my mic, and I don't want to do that.
We do need to take a breather, that's for sure. But let's at least get off of this fucking bank island first.
I rolled earlier for unjamming my gun, if that was cool.
Yeah, that's fine. You take a couple minutes to repair your gun.
It was a 9, I got an 11, so it's unjammed.
You guys opening that room at the far end?
Yes.
You push open to find the familiar room that you found yourselves fighting this creature before, this snake-like woman.
Was it this way, Chemo?
No, it was up here where Rinkaz is.
Oh.
It seems as though it's actually in this room
Oh, what?
here.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see the ping. This one.
In this room here, you can sense the direction, and you're keeping that kind of held out as you try to sense a portal.
Yeah.
You feel like something is coming from behind these two doors.
Well,
Oh,
fucking-
where the other girl came from. Oh, is Nvidi's walking away? I asked him a quick question.
Sure.
Nvidi, you, I don't know about all your religion and power and everything, but everything he was saying about the gold and the people and their crimes and all that, would it be a good gesture, at least just in this hallway, to say a quick prayer, maybe a couple words?
Well, never hurts. What did you have in mind?
I don't know, maybe just to hope that they could be at peace one day or something. Look, I mean, I know I hunt and kill people for money, but I don't always kill them. I feel this is the complete opposite of what I do. If someone did something, they owe a little money, that's one thing. They killed a bunch of people, that's a different story. So I don't know, not to hold up the party or anything, but while we're here, I mean, at least just a quick word. I just feel morally, some of these people may not deserve to be taking such a part.
I could think of something. So, just guess I could kind of bless each one of these statues as we walk by.
Sure.
Okay. Individual rolls. You want one roll? You want a speech?
Yeah, give me some type of RP as you go and tap what is still put together from all of these.
We are sorry for your pain. We are sorry for your sacrifice. May you rest now that you have been defeated in combat and be relieved of any sins that have been levied against you, right or wrong.
You finish saying this as you tap the last of the broken statues that enter into the main area of the vault, the larger portion of the vault.
I follow him and just kind of like nod my head with him. I can't follow it, I'm a dumb lizard, but I do what I can.
You guys enter into the main area of the vault here. Chemo, Sun Kong. Chemo, you see what looks to be a small, almost like closeted space ahead. It seems as though it just ends in nothing. But you still sense something strange coming from ahead for whatever reason.
I sense nothing but rage and just punch the wall.
The wall ripples as if it is made of illusory magic, and your hand slips through.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I found the portal.
All right. Well, before anyone goes in, maybe we should sense something. Let's take a little peek.
Kibo starts up his little mechanical bat.
You start up your mechanical bat. It whirs around, and it is ready to launch.
Circles around, it just...
Thank you for following D-Day Shrock. It's really nice of you. It goes through. Now you can sense what you see through it, is that correct?
Yeah.
With like a pair of goggles that you slip over your eyes.
Yep.
Now, does this work if it's on a different plane than you are?
That's a fantastic question. I don't know the answer to. It works the same as Find Familiar, if anybody knows that.
I know that one. I'll put it in the chat for you.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh goodness.
I don't believe.
God.
Yeah, you
Doesn't
guys.
say anything about plane of existence.
In a pocket dimension, as an action, you can if it appears into a pocket dimension, that's the time.
Gotta be within 100 feet of you.
Yeah.
I guess that would be more than 100 feet.
Your bat passes through and disappears. Chemo, you connect sight for just a second, but as it enters this illusory wall, passing through some type of portal, a connection is severed, and you can't sense its senses. Wherever it has gone appears to be far away.
Well,
It's out of reach.
if that is a far away, a portal into someplace else, we aren't prepared to go someplace else. And plus, we don't even have Zepping with us.
This is.
Chances are it's
Sure, well,
in hell. Look, I have a crystal communicator. We can just call someone. Maybe they could just send a ship or something.
Maybe they can send the dingus or whatever it was. The little ship.
Yeah.
The bay that the we were at. There were lots of there were ships there, right? Like docked.
A number of ships docked, probably spelljammers that can both spelljam and just carry over water normally, and plenty that were held in the harbor itself on land, such as yours.
What if I just call Lushy, and he can have somebody come?
Ooh. Okay, we could try that. He may be mad at us if he's in cahoots with these demons.
Well, we did tell him that we were going to hell,
I guess you're right.
and he did mention there are all kinds of ways, but he didn't tell us. We just found it our own. So that's on his end. So
Okay. Let's try the communicator first, but the Lushy is a good, last resort kind of thing.
okay.
Then let's call the dingus.
Oh, should we get out of this vault?
Yeah, probably. We run back upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. I want to check that door. I want to check this door that I'm drawing on.
Which one?
The one in the south.
This one leads to an actual empty room.
Ah, fuck!
Doesn't appear to be any type of tricky portal happening through there.
What about this
Kimo,
one?
you need to calm down.
Same thing in the top one.
You do call me.
You guys will say head back upstairs and make this call. You're just calling the geodesic ship, is that right?
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, we need a ride.
Glosse, is that you?
Oh, Arcane Man! Listen, we're at the bank, and we have no way back.
The topside bastion banks?
Oh no, the secret demon one.
You know.
In Lux, the giant darkness lake.
Mm-hmm.
The Lux Reservoir.
That's the one.
And how are things going?
Bad. Terrible. Could have gone worse.
We found Flavio.
I mean, he's gone now.
Well,
mean,
we found
all things considered, it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to us.
no one died.
That is always good to hear. So, I'm assuming you require some assistance.
Yes.
That's right, we need transport.
I'm happy to try and provide that, but I am relatively knowledgeable of the laws of Halcyon, doing plenty of business here, as well as the other arcane. Travel both through the waters and even above the area of the Lux Reservoir is prohibited.
Wild, not nature, honey. Sometimes you gotta break the rules.
I am afraid that if we were to try to swim back, we wouldn't be able to save Kui in time.
This involves a perplexing situation. I could attempt to make it there in the geodesic ship. But I cannot guarantee that I can make it to you and we can escape back to the topside without being sighted. Even with the defenses of the reflective glass steel panels of my ship.
And what about?
If you feel it is worthy of me doing it, though, if it means helping to save Kui, I will attempt it.
The Dingus, the smaller ship, would be more visible, but it is smaller.
Ah, that is actually not a bad idea. It is more visible, but its size is much smaller in comparison, and Lux is covered in darkness, specifically over the reservoir.
And I mean, folks know us for the geodesic ship, they don't know us for the Dingus.
This is true. Normally, my appreciation of the law would prohibit me from doing such an action. However, I struck a deal from the lady.
Yeah, go crazy.
And thus, her word supersedes the law of
Yes, break
Halcyon.
this law. Yes, come get us.
Chaos.
Who should I send in the Dingus, or should I travel there myself?
Oh,
They will have to have a innate talent for magic to be able to pilot it, just remember.
Ganny could do it, couldn't you?
Janice.
Let's send Stray.
Hey, arcane man! Who are you talking to?
Oh, Fall Ray!
Oh, yeah, Fa does magics in Fa.
Oh, it's so good.
Very well. What should she look for once she makes her way over the reservoir?
I feel like you're talking about me!
I am Fa.
Oh, what did we see?
Just go
It was
straight
just-
down in.
Yeah, it was just straight down to dark.
Yeah, I try to give him the location of the boathouse that we swam down into.
Now keep in mind, neither of our ships are submersible.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I can send the smaller Dingus, but it will have to exit topside and re-enter through the wall of force under in Lux, which should not be a problem, as I can have Fa enter in an area that is over the town and try to, as conspicuously as possible, begin to pilot over the reservoir to look for you. Is there a landmark on this bank property that you're on that she should look out for, however?
oh,
I am
can
not
make
knowledgeable about this bank.
I can make a signal. Hold on, hold please. I think I used all of the fucking neon paint.
Oh, I've got some.
I
Oh,
have a
sick.
flasher grenade.
Oh, great. Yeah, we're fucking golden. Yeah, Aesop will try to whip something up with his alchemy tools to like do a flare or something like that.
Glow sticks out the ass.
Yeah.
Very well.
Anyway, yeah.
I will explain the situation to Fa. I'm assuming there will be some type of lit landmark that has been created by you all for her to keep an eye out for.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, the place is lit, bro.
Doesn't
And-
Fa have one of our communicators?
She has a communicator and thus will be able to stay in contact with you all.
Yeah.
Fall has a clairvoyant eye.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the other part of the clairvoyant eye, and I have. Maybe I could like tell her to look through that eye, and I'll give her a view of what we can see.
Oh, that's
Very
a great
well.
idea. Yes.
Give me about
let's
an
get topside.
hour, and she should be on her way reaching your point.
Excellent.
An hour sounds good to us, I'm sure.
Roughly,
let's-
of course.
Let's get the pouty incubus in line, and we'll get out of here.
Take a rest for that hour. I'm sure.
Yeah,
very
we should
well.
short rest while we're waiting.
I will
Appreciate
speak
that.
to you soon. Please remain hidden.
Oh yes, we'll do our best.
You stay down here.
No.
Yeah, we need to do
Okay.
a signal.
So, I know we're wrapping up here. Is there anything else you guys want to do in preparations for this? Talk to Lushy, create a signal. It's up to you.
So, are there any kind of like summoning spells? Because if Fa's topside, she can just like get a summoning ritual to just bring you guys back. She's got plenty of money.
Oh.
Or is it like teleportation circles the only kind of?
Yeah, at this level, you only have teleportation circle, and that's not going to help us. Unless she came with us and we prepared for it already, which we didn't.
Right, that's what I was.
I mean, what? We could also call Lushy just in case. If you guys want. He seems so helpful. Or he could just be completely washing his hands of this, which really...
It sounded like he did save you guys from that flash mob that was going to eat you.
Yes, and you seemed pretty convinced he didn't know anything about the demons when you went to talk to him. I think he's completely ignorant of this.
It could be.
He works in TV. It's definitely a different kind of evil from you.
We can find out.
Indeed.
I'll call Lushy.
This is Lushy speaking.
Oh, shush.
Oh, hello, Glacé.
Oh.
It's beginning to, well, get into the night, as it were, at least for my schedule. Are we still on for that dinner date?
Honey, we're trapped.
Oh, yes, you said you were trickling your way into hell. How did that go?
Well, we're not there yet.
Oh, I see.
We're trapped at Lux at the bank. At the Heresy Bank. We don't have a way back out.
Which bank?
The Harlot's Coin Heresy Bank.
Blase.
Hello? Hello? Yes.
Oh no.
What?
I mean, we got
wreck
here.
on currently.
No. No.
Okay.
This was supposed to be, right? A secret mission?
Yeah, secret mission.
Yeah.
Rick hasn't been on at all.
Yeah.
Glacé, I thought when you meant that you were going to find a way into hell that you were going to use some magic to teleport you all there.
Well, we had to find somebody. We have to... Well, I mean, this might be a way into hell, but right now we need a way back out.
What has happened at the bank?
We took... There was a fight.
Small fight.
With who?
Aesop slowly starts taking the gold out of his bag of holding.
So her name was Lily. Oh, she was a. Her name
was a Lilithu.
Yes, she's a supervisor.
She was a joker.
She led us. Well, she basically led us to our deaths, but we haven't seen her since.
We didn't die.
All of the individuals you saw
Mm-hmm.
in this bank.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Demons.
are they now?
Don't know.
Around.
We have no idea. That's why we need to get out of here. Lushy, the silence. It's scaring me.
If it were me, I'd be launching a counterattack.
Do you know anything about this place?
Please stop speaking, Glacé. I need to think.
Okay.
This shifty son of a bitch. You cannot trust any of these consortium motherfuckers.
Why did we call Lushy?
Lushy, if you can't help us, let me know and continue to find our own way.
No one saw you make your way to the bank.
Nobody that's still alive.
That's actually true, though. We know that, like, we snuck in pretty well on our way.
Yeah.
Are you hidden somewhere in the bank? Are there still other individuals currently residing there?
Maybe?
There are plenty of other layers we haven't looked into. And the supervisor and that guy Lyle, or whatever, Lizel, is still around.
I whisper into the crystal communicator, just say, Just say it's a bunch of sentry statues.
Yeah, just automaton.
It's just a bunch of century statues.
Nobody knows what he is.
I'm going to send an escort to go get you immediately. Do not speak another word about this. You are to come to me right now.
Bye.
Why
No
did
more
he call
talking.
machine?
I hang up.
Okay, that was either really good or really bad.
Get
I'm
rid of the
leaving.
gold.
Why
Get
did
rid
we
of the gold.
Why
Anything
did we
that
call
you-
machine?
What?
I still don't know why we called machine.
Because he's helped us so many times before, and he's still technically sending someone to help us out. That's, whatever.
Aesop removes the gold. Wait, which of the gold didn't have the maker's mark on it? Was it the ingots or the shattered statue pieces, Jason?
The shattered statue pieces don't have any markings on them. They just look like the solidified golden versions of various humanoids. The ingots that you took were specifically blank. That emblazoned stamp of like the Joaquin face into the gold bars like you saw back when you did the bank heist, they're not present on these.
I don't remove any of them from my inventory.
Okay.
I keep them all.
So, should we tell
Fa.
the arcane man not to send the dingus then, since Lushy is sending
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Oh, boy.
I think this is going to be the quickest way for us to get out of here. And if he has to reprimand us, then so be it.
That's right. Better ask. What was that?
Out is out.
Out
Yes.
is out. Now
So
we
let's-
still need to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Colossi.
Oh no, we'll just let the arcane man know.
Yes, and we'll rest and we'll try to get the incubus to come along with us if he's still up there.
You are not sure where Flavio has gone.
Yeah, I mean, if he went ethereal and teleported away, there's nothing we can do about that.
Nope.
What kind of thing is he?
He's in.
He is an incubus.
Aberration. Celestial.
So he would be a fiend.
I need more awareness.
Oh, you
Fire
brilliant,
leaks out of my eyes.
you brilliant fucking ranger.
Sorry. Fiend. My last spell slot. I really need to rest.
It gives you the general direction of fiends, or just tells you that they're nearby.
Yeah, I just sense their presence. Yeah.
You sense the presence of fiends.
I did the
You did it.
earlier. Do I get the same kind of region?
The sensation is not as vivid as before, but is present.
So see, primeval awareness is just like paranoia. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's
So
magically induced paranoia.
You guys call Fa and call her off from coming to get you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I put pants on and everything.
Fla's just constantly walking around the ship in tidy whities for some reason.
Well, I mean, nobody's here except for that guy, the arcane man, and he's just computer, right?
No, he's not a computer.
And I'm assuming until the cavalry from your buddy arrives, that you guys are going to take a short rest.
Yeah. Aesop will try to is gonna try to find the incubus and see if he can sweet talk him into coming with us.
I also want to help him with that. I do want to.
You should rest though. You're hurting.
True.
And if they get here guns blazing, you need to be at full health.
I'll song of rest at least.
It's a big piece.
Aesop, are you using any type of magic to do this, or just trying to rely on your senses to find it?
If I was a blood hunter, I'd be able to, but I am an alchemist now, so I have no special magic that can help me find him.
So give me some type of check then to try and search him out.
Investigation?
Sure.
That's a 20. Unnatural. Oh, my PDF froze.
You look back and see that various pieces of the fallen humanoid gold statues where pieces broke and you guys stepped past them. They seem to have shifted a little bit, as if perhaps someone else walked through and bumped through them.
Oh, you goober. Come on out. I see the pieces you moved around. We're getting out of here, and we're all gonna have a big fucking party down in this Vault of Desire, and you still have to lead us there. We're getting off this rock.
As you say that, Flavio appears next to the devil doors and holds up a finger and says, "Oh, wait till Lushy finds out what you've done."
Oh, good news. He already knows.
Oh, I watched the whole thing happen.
Oh, fuck!
Now, of course, you could wait for him to come rescue you, your knight in shining armor. Or you could properly make your escape through this portal through the doors.
I thought you said you didn't know where it went.
Well, you know me. I lie.
Anything else we need to know before you're lying on the ground?
Ha! Holy shit, Raycaz, that was great!
That was
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
I know that if Lushy gets here, you will all be lying on the ground with me.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
Well, as far as what you've told him, no one else knows about this. You've come here, caused chaos, and have no one else to tell. If this was to be snuffed out, then word would not get out.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
What do you... Wait.
He's implying he's sending a hit squad, not a rescue group.
We don't know that.
We don't.
We don't.
And you just said you lie. Why should I believe a damn word you've said? I haven't since you've come out of that box.
Because I value my existence as well. Don't think I'm as stupid as to walk into this death trap along with you.
Can I make a history check? All the papers that I rifled through, did any of it implicate Lushy or any of those holdings?
You can make a history check, sure.
I have a super cool sword that lets me get advantage on it, which is good because I have -1.
Good boy card.
Well, it's a good thing you had advantage, is all I'll say.
11.
You didn't see... The only thing you remember seeing was not anybody named specifically. The only thing you remember seeing through the various documents was the same term copied through various paperwork called the Sheen Concordance.
That's weird. I don't know what that means. Here's a suggestion.
Machines are like atomic.
Here's my suggestion.
Could I take a
wait.
history check on that?
Sure.
15.
You've never heard of the Sheen Concordance.
What's your suggestion, Aesop?
I think we should wait here and see if what Flavio says is true. We wait here in the vault, and if it looks like it's a hit squad, we go through the portal.
Flavio, do you even know Lushy?
Oh, I know of him, yes.
Okay. Flavio doesn't even know Lushy.
How rude. I'm offering a chance for you all to survive. You can stay down here, waiting for your demise,
Or
It
you
is
can
not
get a
a
head
lot.
start.
Can I insight check this guy?
Sure.
This fucker.
Okay. Ah.
You know what, Colossae? I think you're right. I think I don't trust this fucker.
May
Listen.
I insight him as well?
Sure.
14 on insight.
22 total.
Brinkaz, you get the sense that Flavio believes what he's saying.
Oh, I don't like that.
Flavio, Lushy has saved us big time, and we make him money without us.
That's why he saved you.
Right.
We're his meal ticket.
He knew that we were going to hell anyway.
Yes. But I don't think he meant for you to find this to get there.
Well,
But we
what do you
did-
think Lushy would do if the word got out that he was using demonic magic to turn people into...
Wait a minute. We don't know that Lushy is doing any of that. We've had no... There's no connection between him and this place anyway, so what's the worry about it?
Nope. No connection at all. You're all fine, I'm sure. Go and shake their hands upstairs when they arrive. They'll give you a pat on the back.
I think that's a chance that we have to take. And if anything, we feign ignorance. We're good at that.
And we wouldn't dare steal any money from the vault. After all, we're adventurers.
Oh,
Paragons of justice.
Oh, no.
Oh, I cannot wait until they search you.
I implore them to.
I'm just saying, your last chance is to step through the portal.
The last chance... I mean, we have a chance coming right now.
Well,
If you want to get to the Vault of Desires, a place that I can personally find my way to and lead you there without much difficulty. This is hell we're talking about, and despite it being one of the safer places for merchants to visit, without a merchant's mark to present to others in this realm, you are fish food. However, under my protection I could take you there, but we must go.
Another insight check. I'd like to use advantage if that's possible.
Sure.
Alright. Well,
still have inspiration.
oh,
Oh yeah, do it.
that's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's a
Oh.
really good card, but by...
I mean, you don't have to.
I mean, oh well. So...
Oh, I was on mute. Okay, sorry. I was saying no, keep your card. I give you advantage.
Oh, I deleted my card. Can I undo? No, I can't.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's happened. You get advantage.
Okay. Alright. Insight's gonna be a 15.
It sounds like he does know his way through
Alright.
Azagrat.
Flavio, even if we do go through, we don't have the whole party that really needs to be there. The whole point is getting you, going back, grabbing everyone, and then going.
Everyone?
Yes.
Who are
Zepping.
we taking to hell?
Zepping.
Oh.
Well then fine. Sit here. Have yourselves a nice snack. Wait for your coming death. And I will find my way through the portal myself to relative freedom.
Oh, wait,
in
wait,
Azagrat.
wait, wait. What do you, what can I give you? What can, no, what can we need you with us for this whole thing. This is why we're here.
Very well, Glosse. You put up a tough offer. I will remain here in ethereal form. Even
Okay.
on the ethereal plane, I can just make out the barest definition of you all. I will watch when Lushy and his retinue arrives, and I get to see firsthand exactly what happens to you all.
That seems like a fair deal. You get the satisfaction either way.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Well then. Good luck. And his form slowly shifts away.
Ugh. All right.
I mean, we could, not to be too convoluted, we could tell Fa to go grab Zed and have Fa come down with.
Oh, let's do that.
That's a better idea.
That's a
Oh
really
my
good
God.
idea. Wow, that's a good
How
idea.
did I think of that, man? Oh, good job. Yeah.
Well, yeah, have them meet us here on the Dingus. Yeah. That way we have a waiting evacuation in case they do try to kill us.
Or a
Yeah.
gank squad coming in behind.
Well, that's kind of what I was implying. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh my god, do you want me to come or not? Jesus,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
Put
Pants,
those
Fa,
pants
pants.
back on.
Fuck! I gotta find him. Hold on. Ugh, these smell awful. Those are not.
Hey, chop. You have to pick up Zed Bane before you come. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus, now I gotta pick up the nerd too. God.
Oh, I mean, maybe we should just call Lushy and tell him to call it off, so he doesn't have to risk
that's
himself.
our choice.
Yes.
I don't think that's a choice, Gus.
I think that if he is coming to kill us, he's coming anyway.
Right. So let's call
Yeah,
him.
he's coming.
And if he's not coming to kill us, that creates suspicion on us, as if we had stolen something from the vault or something like that, which is frankly ridiculous.
Or we just tell him we have Fall coming to pick us up.
All right, fair point.
I'm calling Lushy.
Don't pay no target on me. What are you doing?
Or I'll tell him we have another, someone from the ship picking us up.
Well, I say you go to call Lushy.
Yes.
As we wrap up this session, I know we went late. Thank you everybody for sticking around. You pull the crystal communicator up to call Lushy, and there is no.
Oh, he's coming to kill us! This is great. I'm so excited for next week.
And
Nobody's got spell slots. This is gonna be
This
great.
is where we will end this session.
I have like 2 potions left. Woo!
I don't have anything. Maybe Bardic Inspo. I have that now.
You got Bardic Inspo.
Yeah.
If you gotta use it.
About your healing, how much do we get after?
6. She rolled a 6, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Dinu, Gravity 2DX. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate that, and the sub. Thank you, Heroes Legacy, of course, Husband and Wife Stream, Kim's, Milty, Virgo Praz, and I don't see him here in the chat, but thank you, DDA Shrock, for the bits and the follow. I really appreciate that. You get all kinds of cool stuff when you do that. Inspiration for the party, they may need it. Weird bits, all kinds of stuff. Check those out in the bottom left of the chat. If you missed any of this episode, thank you, Heroes Legacy. You get some loyalty points that you can use for fun stuff, so take a look at that now that you followed. You can buy cool avatars, stuff like that too, so just check out those details. We will be back here next week to see what happens. I'm interested to see what happens.
Oh man, I've been waiting for the other shoe to drop. I've been waiting for like, cause season 1 I was like, man, all these consortium people are secretly or not so secretly evil, and then this season it's like, oh, they're helping us. They're like, they might actually be really cool, and maybe I'm just being paranoid. And now I'm waiting for that shoe to drop where it turns out they're using demon magic to turn people to gold. Let's go.
You guys are peeling back the layers of the onion and finding some interesting things underneath. If you missed any of this episode or just want to watch any of our other episodes, we have it's our 2nd season, but it's a lot of fun stuff to watch, and there's a good recap in episode 1. The quality isn't as good as where we've achieved now, but it's still worth listening to if you want to check it out. I mean, everyone's quarantined anyway, you may as well hang out and give it a listen. So you can find all those videos on demand either on Twitch or on our YouTube page. And we'll post that up afterwards. I'm going to get in touch with our winner of the giveaway and DM him I appreciate everybody who entered into that. And it's late. I appreciate everybody for sticking around. We'll be back next week to find out what happens. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.